we're both chickens. But the question is, so, maybe this, quote unquote end of times or reset or whatever you want to call it is what we need to get back to the state of humans that we actually are, right?
I
Yeah,
don't think Slick Rick.
I'm starting to believe that. Slick Rick. So if you guys go into like YouTube and look up the little season of Satan, there's like some people who believe that since around that time, 76, if you look at the Statue of Liberty, the chain is broken. That we've actually been living during the reign of Satan, and that
Yeah,
we're actually going back to God now during this reset. So
I don't know. I think it's a lot to unpack. That's why I do go back
it's a
to.
lot.
It's not that I'm trying to touch on racism, but when I go back to the things, I try to show y'all that they've been doing the same things over and over again. Like we're in a time loop, getting immigrants like just to play for political agendas. So you know what I'm saying? With all the immigration acts, not about the black and white thing. It's just I bring up stuff that actually happened. You know what I'm saying? And the point is just to show people that none of these parties are legit, and they've done the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Fanta, if you look at this, if you compare the Statue of Liberty to other statues, other deities, it looks exactly the same. Apparently, it's not even a woman; it's a man. So there's Baphomet worship right there. I mean, I'm just saying these are all things that we're just throwing out. At the end of the day, we get caught up in these conversations as a secretly transcendent. Thank you, Slick Rick. I just said that to keep us somewhat distracted, right? And it's not to say that you're not valid when it comes to the conversation of race and all that, but I could say the same thing about other groups of people who have come here.
You got Rick Wisdom in the back. You want me to let him up?
I know, who have been subject to the same amount of hate, racism. Is that you? Is that you, Rick?
What up, yo?
Hola, papi. Welcome to the shenanigans.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Listen, whether the threat could come to fruition or not, I don't think it's a bad idea to be prepared.
Exactly.
It would be a win-win if nothing happens. Best case scenario. Worst case scenario, I mean, at least you could try to survive whatever happens.
Exactly.
And not to, I know you don't want to bring it to race, but
you guys can bring it to wherever you want. It's just, for me, I just want to that if we get stuck there, that's the only point.
Yeah, race, but I just wanted to make a point that as far as one observation that I've made is like non-whites don't really think about this kind of shit. Like we're really behind. We're 10 steps behind when it comes to most of the people that I talk to. Don't really have these conversations as far as just being prepared in case of any kind of emergency or survival in general, and any kind of catastrophic situation. In my field, my career field, for example, right, is dominated by whites basically. And out of 10 whites that I speak to,
you don't mind me asking without doxing yourself, what do you do?
Automation, like working with robotics and
okay, cool.
Yeah, automation and stuff like that. Yeah, but I'll give you an example. Out of 10 whites, right, that like 9 of them will have a regular conversation about survival skills, just different things that they do on a day-to-day basis to keep their survival skills intact. Right. And when I speak to anyone who's not white, they don't have any of these, not even close to a conversation like this. And my thing is, that's really important, man. Like we're fortunate to live in a country where we have a lot of security here and all of that stuff, but you just never know. And I think that being prepared is a win-win. Me myself, I'm a city boy. I feel bad that I'm not, I need more education when it comes to this type of stuff. I need it.
I agree with you 100%.
Same.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the way it needs to be put.
Same. And I mean, again, I'm not a city person. Grew up in the suburbs, but that's still pretty much considered the city. And, is that by design? So I'm going to bring it back to race. Like, are certain groups of people kept in urban prisons, so to speak, So yeah, we pride ourselves in saying what we have street skills. We're street smart, right? We can get around cleverly in the city and be have our head on a swivel. But when it comes down to if I lose light, if I lose power, if I have no more refrigerator, if I have no, like what does that look like? I would say that 90% of
Can you
us,
start a fire without a sticks or
right?
whatever?
You start a
We will be sitting ducks, honestly. We
Can
will
you
be
fact,
pop
screwed.
can you pop a
Yeah.
fuse to get a
facts,
spark?
facts.
So that's why I do think this is an important conversation to have. I hope that if there's anyone in the chat, anyone lurking, watching if you know about any of this kind of stuff, I'm here to be more like to join the conversation, of course, but I would like to be educated because I'll admit I don't know much about this type of stuff, but I
and
want
that
to
and,
though.
and that's what I wanted because like for instance we have someone like Dennison who's an expert that he is fully prepared. So besides just throwing out like the facts of yeah obviously water, non-perishables, canned goods, things that we don't need heat to necessarily cook, like, but what does that even look like what are the steps, like a preparation bag, like stuff like that. So hopefully even if one or two people learn something from this, we've done something right. So we won't all be knocking on your door, Dennison, and fucking
Hey
stealing all your
Denizen,
shit.
put me up on some game, man. Don't do us like that, man. You know what I mean? Like shit, I
Join
want to
my
survive too.
Discord.
What's up?
See, that's so like join my Discord. Like you can't share here while you're on panel.
I mean, it's an ongoing conversation.
All right. Quick shout out to Big Dog for a great show and boobs. Appreciate you, Big Dog. They did come out to play. They were crying, they were upset at me that they've been hidden for so long. So I said, okay, you can
Denizen
come out and
keeps them
play.
oppressed.
You can come out and play with the boys for a while. So shout out to you, Big Dog, for the $10 cash app. And Speak, as always, one of my biggest supporters. $10 for a great show. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Means a lot to me.
Shout
Thank
out to
you.
y'all, man.
Shout out
So
to
y'all
y'all.
think we going back to the laws of the land?
Have to.
Say that, CM. Say that again. I didn't hear you.
Y'all think we going back to the laws of the land?
Elaborate. Laws of the land. What do you mean exactly by
Well,
that?
it's kind of like I finally went and bought a charger. My charger been messed up a couple days. I'm tired of buying these damn fucking gas station chargers. Everything's made to break. But that's my bad. I was getting off topic, but just I brought CT up about the show we did yesterday because you think about police 100 years ago, they were just policy enforcers. So what we've done, we've handed over our power little by little by little over the course of time, and we keep just doing it more and more, and people are not realizing what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with politics now, like, people weren't acting like this over politics in 2020, 2016. People just went and voted, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you never talked about it.
I grew up.
Yeah,
I grew up
yeah.
on the conversation that you don't talk about politics, religion, and what were the three things? And you didn't speak
Race,
about like race.
race,
Like
religion, and
those were like
politics.
taboo topics that you didn't bring up at the dinner table. It was considered declasse, and that was just a thing. So I 100% agree.
It's useless.
Never mind useless. It creates. Look at
It
what
used
it's
to
done.
be taboo. It's useless now.
Then I 100% disagree with you. The
You
corporation
need
already
to
fell.
divest from
Wait,
all that.
Denizen, you're saying it's useless to have these conversations, or you mean it's useless
Yes.
to avoid
They're
them?
all no, it's useless to have them. It's all distractions. You need to divest from this system.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Divest
I
from
do
the
agree with
system
that.
and reinvest in yourself. Try to become self-sustainable.
Yes,
If you're
the
employed,
goal is to be fully autonomous. I agree with that.
Abuse the
if you're
system like all the rich people do.
yep, use money to make money instead of your time and labor. Your time and labor should be used to build your community.
So what does that look like, Dennis? If I'm an idiot, just stepping from crawling out from, and if you make money off of this advice, I understand. But I just crawled out of Iraq, right? And you say to me, use money to make money. What divest? What does that look like?
Just being an
What do you?
entrepreneur, like
Yeah,
No,
like
knowing
what do
just
you?
having
What do you
different
do
types
for
of
income?
having different streams of income.
right now I'm completely
Right, Dennison?
self-employed.
So you sell trinkets that you make.
I sell trinkets. I do this. Pri-
Just having the different streams of
Prior
income,
to that,
basically.
I worked in corporate America.
So savings is what you're living off of most of, or
Basically, yeah.
so I would take that savings and invest it, buy real assets, land, housing, and the stock market is a great way to um, like apply multipliers to your money.
When you talk about the stock market, you talking both long term and short term?
Sure. It depends on your personality type. That's a personal decision. I'm not an investor. I trade junk stocks,
Okay.
options. So I buy penny options and then I sell them for pennies more. And I multiply that by the number of contracts. And that's how I make thousands of dollars off of worthless options.
So, by the way, the guys, this is not advice. This is just entertainment. So, when you say penny stocks, junk stocks, that's the Wolf of Wall Street, right? That's that what that whole
It's
thing was based on.
Wait,
it's
wait,
kind of
time,
like
time, time out, coach. Time out, coach. I gotta interrupt you. Can we talk about our straw mans? Do you think our straw mans are tied to the stock market? Because I think they are. I know they are actually.
strawmans.
Yes,
What do you mean?
the straw man which that we're born as in this capitalist system.
Oh, I
Um,
don't concern myself with that so much.
you're talking about
It's
sovereign
about
citizenship.
my plan is to
All the wealthy
extract.
people they steal people's straw men, usually black people's, and they take our wealth on the
Yes,
stock
they can
market.
steal your wealth no matter what you do it, where you get it from. That's why the plan is to extract capital from the system and turn it into real world assets.
Okay, so
Which,
keep stealing people's straw men. Got it. Okay.
which you would
Yes.
say is the biggest one, the best one is property, right? Property ownership.
Property is a good one. Housing is a good one. And you can also, I mean, now having a used car is a good investment. Who would have thought that would ever be a thing?
Really? How's that?
Because when you buy a car, as soon as you drive it off the lot, it loses value. But a used car that you had 5 years ago is worth 2 or 3 times what it was 5 years ago now because of
Really?
inflation.
Right now,
Interesting.
yeah. Right now, yeah.
And this happens very rarely. I've only experienced it, I believe, one time in my life, and then I think it happened when I was an infant. People are calling me, asking me if they can buy my car.
Interesting.
Yeah, from what I understand, this happened during C-19. Like there were like certain things that happened where I guess certain materials ran out, so that drove up the cost. This is what I understand. I mean, maybe someone else could go into deeper
That's
detail.
how money. Well, that's called
That's being
that's called
perpetuated,
starving the
though.
market. That's called what's it called?
Yes, it's
Supply and demand.
deliberate. It's deliberate
That's called
supply
supply. That's
manipulation.
usually
Correct.
intentional.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
So you want to keep that in mind. And inflation's not going anywhere. Prices are not going to go down. It would require deflation, which, if that happens, which it may inevitably happen, right? But it's going to happen as a normal course of due time. Remember before COVID, when Circuit City went out of business and Best Buy didn't have anything on the shelves?
Yep. Yeah.
That's what deflation looks like. So you'll recognize it when it comes. And in the deflationary period, as the banks decrease interest rates, that's when you want to look to start to acquire assets, change Federal Reserve notes into assets.
Can
Now-
I
Right
now-
now, we're
Can
not.
I add to this real quick?
Yeah.
Hold on. I just wanted to ask real quick. Now, do you see that happening though anytime soon, as far as decreasing the interest rates?
It's difficult to say. The past is prologue. We've been through this cycle over and over again. So that tells me it's inevitable. They're going to
Gotcha.
lower interest rates. There'll be a slight deflationary period in energy resources, and that will stabilize prices, but everybody will accept the high prices as the new norm. What would be nice is a nice huge collapse so that we could reset some of these prices, because frankly, I don't give a shit if a toaster is affordable. I need my rent to be affordable.
Think about
And
what
that's
happened.
not
Think about what happened last time we stopped spending money, and everybody was broke. They gave out the check.
Exactly.
That's how it goes. They got
Exactly.
to keep the money flowing.
That's correct, because what will happen is people will save money, interest rates will be naturally start to rise, spending will decrease, credit will collapse, and their little funnel game of bullshit starts to suffer, and we all get wealthier because we start to save money and then we buy up assets. That's their game. They don't want you playing that game. And that's exactly the game you need to play. So, depending on your age and your physical ability, it makes the entire calculation a different story, right? What you can do. For example, if you're 20, I would recommend you work at fucking McDonald's. Go work at McDonald's. It has no responsibility, it's extremely easy. You can get as many hours as you want, and then stay with your parents. Don't be an idiot. You got to go do this thing or the other thing. Live with your parents, live with roommates, sacrifice for 5 years. You'll have
up.
$100,000. That $100,000 invested properly at 25 will provide for you financially for the rest of your fucking life.
I think that's the biggest.
That's the best way to put it.
Biggest takeaway. Like if you're still at home, don't freaking leave, man. Don't leave. That's the biggest mistake. Stay at home. Stack your money. A little no paying job will be big money when you don't have to worry about an overhead. You don't have to worry about any of those things.
Shit,
And
I
if
wish
you
I could
had
go
bought
back
a
to my
piece of
mama house.
land prior to COVID, right? So not even that long ago, 10 years ago, if you had bought a piece of land,
well,
it'd be worth
the home I'm in now, we purchased right before, like right when it was at, like the interest was it was like at 3%, right before everything like ballooned up. And now the house is worth, can't even touch my neighborhood now. And I mean, we got in like right when it was the last time it was the lowest before it shot up.
If you're at around 300 to 400% of your original investment, you want to start thinking about getting out. You really do. You want to start thinking about cashing out so that you can, when the collapse comes, it won't be in your mortgage and you'll have cash.
Pull out the actual interest or
right.
reinvest.
You can also borrow against your equity and use that as cash. If you're worried that the prices aren't going to come back down, you can borrow against your equity. Like last year, I lived off the interest of my checking account.
Wow.
Because interest rates were so goddamn high. I just took all my money and I put it into a brokerage account, which got 3%, 3 to 5%, depending on what time of year it was and how things were going, in interest. And that was my monthly nut. It just paid almost all my bills except for food, just from letting my money sit in an account and do nothing. This is the mindset you need to get into. And like CM says, the game is rigged. They will steal from you. They will deliberately steal. When they see that they will measure your account, see that you're making money, and come after you. So you need to make sure that you're regularly taking the money out and turning it into assets and turning it into additional streams of revenue. Because you don't just want to own a house, you want to rent the house. You don't just want to own a car.
Sorry,
you want to resell the car.
Yeah, I don't understand anybody that leases anything.
Speak, is that you?
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, okay, we can hear you.
Am I too loud?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, cool.
I mean, because I'm telling you, so that's what happened to me multiple times. Like, I've given like hundreds of thousands of dollars to the system just because I didn't know it. I didn't know contract law, and you know what I'm saying. But my last case, like, the money wasn't even going to be. I had to learn the way the court system was wired and how to stand on my square. When people would call.
Do you know how to hunt? Can you use a firearm? Do you know how to turn river water into drinkable water?
Yeah, purified
No.
water. Yeah.
These are fundamental. These things are fundamental. You can't be reliant upon this system. So if it collapses, it collapses. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Either way, you need to be prepared. And me personally, I don't even care if it collapses. I want it. I want us to divest from it so that it will collapse.
Man.
Do you think the collapse is inevitable, or like do you
No,
think it'll happen eventually?
I don't think it happens the way historians say it does. I think
Yeah.
we're still Rome. Shit
We're
just
still
moves
Rome.
around.
You know how I think it happens, Dennison? Balance gets restored.
Yeah.
That's how it happens.
And humans are the ones who balance the equation. If shit starts to get so bad here that the races of people who are North American, right? So like not foreigners. So blacks, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Canadians, and white Europeans start leaving. That's what will cause the shift in the balance of power. Right? That's the collapse occurring. Migration. That's what it looks like. Economic migration.
Stops. Or out,
And,
like people leaving, you mean?
or people start to expatriate in numbers in which are noticeable by the government.
Stop working your job.
Right. Stop paying
now, when
taxes.
it comes to
Stop paying taxes, exactly.
Now, when it comes to this whole Iran and Russian thing, if this is to happen, God forbid, let's all pray that it doesn't. But I'm saying, if it does happen, is there anywhere in the United States, is there any state or area, region that you would probably be a little bit more safe in?
Rick,
you can have to consider your own level of survival and what you're going to be planned for. Right now, do you even have 3 days worth of water?
Yeah, 3 days. 3 days, yeah. Maybe not more. Maybe probably like 2 weeks. After that, no. Right now, no. At this moment, no.
Yeah, what about
you have a bug
food?
out bag? The first thing, do you have a bug out bag?
Let's talk about this bug out bag. Speak. Shout out to you. Let's talk about it.
I have an idea, but yeah, break it down. I'm not too sure,
Guys,
but I have an idea.
My thing is fuzzy, right? Like I look fuzzy right now.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I only see two things right now, to be honest.
As long as you see that, then we're good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't know if it's focused though. It might have kicked down to 720 instead of 1080.
My focus went out. Yeah. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
And I'm sure Dennison has a bug out bag or something.
100%. I've got 3 of them.
Yeah, so a bug out bag is the basic essentials that you will need in case some shit goes down. You can grab it and hit the road. And I feel bad for people that live in the city because you're screwed. Like, especially if you live downtown, you're screwed because all the roads are going to be trash to get out of the city as far as people leaving. But a bug out bag, I mean, you have stuff that, medical aid, fishing wire, knives to hunt. I mean, there's all kind of different things that you can have in a bug out bag. Yeah, something
all different kinds of fire.
Yeah, something to start fires. I mean, it's just essential shit that you will need if the shit hits the fan. Because people always talk about how bad everything is right now. If the power were, if let's say for instance, Iran did like an attack on the infrastructure and shut down the power grids, you're gonna see some shit.
I would say don't even worry about that because you're not even at that level yet.
What do you mean?
I would prepare. Like, most people aren't ready for if we're attacked by another nation. They're not even ready for another COVID. So,
true.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even focus on what it would take to escape something like a bombing or a nuclear attack or an invasion because you're not even at that level, right? That's something you build up to. Because depending on how prepared you are, you could get to a point where you own a dirt bike just so that you can get away from a nuclear bomb. And all the escape routes, what roads will be shut down, what roads will be blocked off, and you'll have different ways to get to higher elevation or towards the coastline or whatever your plan is, depending on where you live in the United States. And you could even get to a point where you're moving and you start building houses, or God forbid even underground compounds in places where are strategic for you to survive an event. So it's levels. And I
Yeah.
would start with just being able to survive, you know, like like a outage, like a brownout. Most
Yeah,
people
something
can't even
short
do
term.
that shit.
Something short term, for instance.
And build on that.
Well, I'm just saying, for instance, like if that were to happen, like let's say, for instance, there was like an attack on the power grid, because America's infrastructure is old and dusty, and they say if the power grid were to be shut off, you have what? They say, like, I think the figures show that within 3 months, like 90% of the population would be dead if somebody did like a attack on the power grid.
I think it would be a lot quicker than 3 months.
Yeah.
Just think about the people that depend on things for their health.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, yeah.
those
Medicine.
people, like medicines, like and anything. Like I mean, I think 3 months is giving it too much grace.
Well, if the truck stop rolling, your average grocery store only has about 3 days worth of stock.
Right.
You should be where you're tapping into your resources because they're going bad. That's when you know you're ready to move up to the next level. And when you're cycling out your current, so you're going through your first aid kit and you're like, damn, this shit's gonna expire. I better either give it away or see if I can find
Swipe
some
it
use
out.
for it. And your food too, right? Where you're going, well, we're gonna be having some canned vegetables for dinner tonight because these are gonna go bad and we need to make another trip. And I would also, like, whenever you go and get anything that you need to live, get some extra that will last. So,
Well,
like, if I say I go to the grocery store, I want lasagna. I'm gonna buy pasta, cheese, sauce, um, whatever. But then I might grab, a can of corned beef hash, or a can of whole potatoes, or another pallet of water. You know, and plan for long term. So, like, try to avoid plastics and like things that will degrade in short amount of time. You want long term storage.
yeah. Shout out to the beginning of the show. I was LDS Mormons. We're obligated to, every time we go shopping, buy a little for storage. At least always have a minimum of 72 hours worth of water, food, and stuff for you and your family. Learn canning. That's another good thing. But yeah, always have perishable, non-perishables. And I mean, canned goods is probably the most inexpensive stuff that you can get. So even for those of us who won't necessarily have the money to do these big shoppings, any little thing counts. I think, right? Anything that you can eat without needing any electricity, and then water is a huge one. Let's say my cousin is like a real Mormon. They have 50 acres out in Idaho. She has enough for 2 years for her and her family.
Yeah,
Stockpile.
Mormon?
yeah. Dried goods are the
Aren't you Cuban and Puerto Rican?
Yeah,
I mean,
we do.
I'm not trying. I'm not trying to be like
No, no,
racist,
no.
but
We no,
I,
we do exist. There are Latino Mormons.
okay, because I
I'm
just
not.
personally I never
Yeah,
met one. That's why I'm asking.
yeah. No,
Okay.
it's a huge. They're big. I'm not practicing. It was just the way I was raised. My mom was raised Mormon, and we just, yeah. But that's one of the main
Gotcha.
things for them. I mean, they're preparing for the second coming of Christ. Yada yada yada. But yeah, and you'll like, even when it comes to like, get to know your local Mormon church, because their food banks are massive, I mean, just right outside from where I live, they own 582,000 acres of farmland from between
Wow.
where I am and where Melbourne is, like right all through St. Cloud. They own all of that land, all of it.
So let
See,
me ask
that's
you
a
something on a scale from 1 to 10. How prepared are you personally? Do you think? And
Us, we're nowhere near where I should be. We
okay,
have a ton of canned goods. So in that case, we're really well programmed in that. But water we're spoiled because I have a filter system going out through my whole house, so I don't buy bottled water because we have it here. So that would be an issue. We have like a ton of rice, like stuff that doesn't go bad, beans, things like that. But I would say
okay,
water would be one of the things where we would struggle. But learning how to convert water is a good thing. I forgot about that one because I am surrounded by lakes. I am surrounded by water. So having that knowledge, I think, would help us a whole lot. And when it comes to my dad is as white collar as they come, like city boy. Like he forgot everything he learned in Cuba. So
yeah,
my
I'm
family,
in the same boat.
they're
I'm
not
not gonna lie.
hunters. They're not, they're none of these survival type people. So the only one good
Yeah,
thing I can say is that in my community, we are very much a community. We do care about each other. We take care of each other. We do, do things together. So at least I have that. It's not like I remember living in when I was living up north, or even when you're like in building living, you don't know your neighbors. You stay away from your neighbors. I used to be one of those that would hit the button in the elevator, so I didn't have to talk to
oh shit.
anybody in the elevator. Sorry, you know.
So you were
Um,
mad antisocial.
so antisocial. Now it's the opposite. Like we know each other's. I don't have children, but I know their children. We do New Year's together. We do holidays together. So it's different. It's a really nice community. So at least there's that, because I think that's important to know that you can depend on your neighbor. God forbid something were to
But let me
happen.
let me ask you something, RLM. Do
Go ahead.
you trust them in a situation where it's dire straits?
You can never. I mean, you can't even count on your family to be normal in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to desperation, of course, will I say right now, do I trust them? If God forbid I needed a plate of food, 100%. But if when it comes down to them or us, I can't say that any. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that we would be the ones to be like, no, no, let's turn back and help them. You just never know until you're in those situations exactly what will happen. I know that I've been in situations where there's been storms and people we've helped each other. Like the power's out. Do you have this? Do you have that? Yeah, for sure. When there's a hurricane, but that's small. That's small potatoes in comparison.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I asked that is just because, like, let's say, for instance, you've been, prepping, putting stuff up, saving, like, in the instance that all hell breaks loose, and let's say they aren't able to get something and they know you have it. Hey, all that friendship goes out the window. They gonna come get it. They gonna
That's
that's
what
why I
I'm
come get
asked
it.
if
saying.
you know how to use a firearm.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I've never held the damn firearm. I don't even. My father
Oh,
does.
that's
My
not good.
father doesn't own one. I know my neighbors are all hillbillies and they all have firearms. So if they know
Oh
that
yeah.
we have the food
Damn.
and they have the firearms, we're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, you should start going and get you some handgun classes.
I know.
Get you
I
fitted for a
will.
gun that fits you. You need
Anybody
a
want to come and IRL, RLM, and teach her how to shoot a firearm? I'm here for it because I would love to.
There you go, there you go, fellas. There you go, fellas.
No, it's bad,
Join my
and it's
Discord.
and and it's not that my family's against it. It's just never been a thought, you know, um, to
It
have
should be
one.
a thought.
I know,
Change
you
that now.
you need
There's,
you a
there's
pistol and an assault rifle.
I know.
and an assault rifle.
Well, your pistol is only to get you until you're able to reload that. Because I mean, in a firefight, I mean, hey, that pistol is only going to get you so far. So when you
Anyone
run
in
out,
Florida want to come out and see RLM and teach
Yeah.
her how to use firearms? I'm here for it. Hit me up in the Discord. Because God knows I need it. Hey, Uncle Bill. Welcome.
How
Welcome,
you
Uncle
doing?
Bill,
welcome.
salute, brother. Just the guy that I think we needed to speak to. This guy
Exactly. Is that
he knows.
I'm already ready with a backpack going to see Uncle Bill. God forbid something happens. Because
God
I
forbid.
know.
Bill is the guy that you need to talk to. This guy knows all about. I heard him, so he knows all about this type of stuff.
Yeah, you would be
Welcome,
very
Uncle Bill.
safe at my house, RLM, and Rick, my wife, would feed and love each of you as if you were family.
I know that for facts.
If you ever need to learn how to shoot, break down weapons, survive ugly things, all you gotta do is hit me up.
Well, first I need
but-
to get a damn weapon. I've seen them at like the damn the pawn shops. I'm like, them shits is not cheap.
No,
Holy cow! It's
no.
like where does one even go? Like, like
See, my guns are like a dowry or a savings account or a life insurance policy that I get to play with. Right? Because guns very, very seldom go down in value.
Here, the sporting goods stores have pretty good prices.
Yeah, you can get nowadays, but there's still, don't get me wrong, there's still very inexpensive guns, and I'm a fan of them. I'm a huge fan of High Point.
okay, so
Yeah.
here's a great
You can
question.
buy a
Where
High
where
Point
does
pistol for
where who?
$150.
Okay,
Yeah.
there
Brand
you
new.
go. So where does
Brand
one
new.
start? Where does one
300 all in. Ammo,
Okay.
sight,
Yeah, you can get a
case.
little High Point 9mm for $150. Learn how to shoot. Get your if worst case scenario, if you run out of bullets, you can hit the son of a bitch with it
Did you chose to buy a high point, Uncle Bill?
because they weigh about
Pistol
8
whip.
pounds.
Uncle Bill, you chose to get a high
You-
point?
Yeah,
High
Never buy a
point, you
high
said?
point.
High point 9mm?
Those
yeah.
jam
So
like
That's the
consider a
cheapest
shotgun
gun you
too.
can buy. Well, that'd be better, but problem with shotguns is, can you handle a 12 gauge?
I think she could.
With some training, I think she could. Have you ever shot anything, Arlen?
Nothing.
Because a 12 gauge is perfect because you've got a multitude of rounds, right?
Yeah.
Everything from rock salt to a 1-ounce slug.
And like Bill Barr says, you ain't really got to, know how to shoot it or aim it either. You got a problem over here, you just point it over there, and you ain't got a problem over there anymore. You got a
Exactly.
problem over here, you just point it over there, you ain't got a problem over there anymore.
Shout out to
And,
Bill Burr.
and there's something that happens to the human body when you hear this sound. You ready?
Yeah, chuck.
Wait. Don't show
Don't
you
do
what
I'm
that,
not
don't do
showing
that.
it. I'm not showing anything,
We
but when
just
you
saw
hear
it.
that,
We just saw it. We just saw
We
it.
saw it.
oh, you did? When you hear that sound, it automatically, if you're a criminal, will make your balloon knot tighten. Right?
Oh yeah, I agree.
Because that thing means anything in a 3-foot square has got a, like you said, ain't got a problem over here no more. Accuracy isn't an issue, but with pistols and stuff, especially for women, I'm a huge fan of revolvers
Reliable.
because they're as reliable as a wood stove.
Yeah, if you're a
Um,
beginner, you don't have to worry about having to know how to clear it quickly
your
or reload it
form,
quickly.
right? If you limp wrist a semi-auto, it'll jam. It won't cycle correctly. That doesn't happen with a revolver. If you drop it and knock it halfway out of battery,
It's
it
still
won't
gonna
shoot.
fire.
It's still going to fire with a revolver. You just keep squeezing that trigger and it's going to go bang.
And if you use it against your husband, there's no shells in the ground for evidence. No, I'm just
God
playing.
forbid.
Damn.
Yeah, you're not leaving evidence all over the county.
So
Well,
you're
this took a
saying
dark turn.
saying a sporting goods
My
place
bad.
300 all in can get me a good starter piece.
Yeah, semi-auto. I'm not sure you can get a little 380. I'm not sure what they go for. A Knights will go a little snub nose revolver. It's great for up close work.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I like a 357 because then you can alternate,
Oh yeah, 357 something serious.
between the 38 round, which is the same uh, bullet. It's just got less powder in the case and it's a shorter case. So you can train with the 380. It's a lot cheaper. Less wear and tear on your arm. Your wrist doesn't recoil as bad. But then when you're ready, you can move up to the 357 man stoppers. So like I say, a big fan of revolvers, especially for women. If they do have the guy hit it and try to knock it out of their hand, as long as they can hang on to it, it's going to go back. You just keep pulling that trigger and it'll talk. Whereas a semi-auto, you really have to have some training. You have to know how to clear a jam. You have to know what happens. Why is it stovepiping? Why isn't it extracting and cycling all the way? And most of that has to do with form normally, unless there's a mechanical problem with the weapon. High points, they call them jamomatics. The only problem I've ever had with a high point is you got to slap it in the ass on the first round. After you fire the first round of a full clip, for whatever reason, they'll want to hang up a little bit, and you just kick it in the ass, and it'll knock the slide forward into battery.
Sounds like you
And
got
then
some
after
pussy
that,
trying
they're
to get
good.
your attention over there, Uncle Bill. So
My
high
cousin has
point,
never.
clip, all that shit. You're speaking Cantonese to me right now. You might as well be saying "Ang dong 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 dong." So
Okay.
a clip is the thing that
Holds
that
the bullets, right?
thing that you put in.
Yeah,
The
clip
thing,
is
that thing.
another name for
that,
magazine
that thing
that goes in the handle. Right,
Shout
goes
out to
in the
Holds the
handle.
Universal.
ammunition.
Shout out to Universal says I should probably go to a range and get some experience first. I agree with
Actually, first off, as a person who loves guns, and Mr. Uncle Bill, you served in the military, you should know better.
A clip is not a mag.
Clip is not a magazine. It refers to a stripper clip that holds bullets that you push the bullets down into and then eject the clip. All right, a magazine is what goes into the magazine well of a firearm.
Right. Well, truly a
And you
magazine
clock
is
and
a
rock.
What did I say that was
non-removable
racist, y'all? I was saying the thing goes into the thing.
thing, and like you're saying with the stripper clips.
That was hot.
All right, and then you have breech loading and muzzle loading actions with that. Y'all talking about? Speaking of guns, I have been fixing my 1911 all fucking day for 2 days. How are you guys doing?
What a nightmare!
Well, yeah, it got fucked up in the fire. But the thing is, the fucking pistol grip, the pistol grip now, I got the burnt carbon and plastic off of it. So that bitch locks, cocks, and rocks.
Okay.
That sound is crazy.
Yeah, I like that.
No, this is a cast iron 1911. Like this boy goes hard, and it's got the threaded barrel. It's a cheapo Rock Island Armory.
Rock Island. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it survived the fucking fire.
That's amazing. I swore I wasn't a 1911 fan because my grandfather wasn't a 1911 fan because he was issued one in World War II. And he hated it. He said he was better off throwing it at him.
They're okay.
To hit him. He had no accuracy at all with the one.
They're not very accurate, yeah.
I mean, I'm accurate with mine, but I shoot.
Did it take getting used to?
Yes, all firearms take getting used to. I take a Dremel, right? So I'm a little bitch baby. I take a Dremel and I'll fucking hit all the rough edges with it and file them down. That way it's comfy in the hand and it's not cutting in my shit. And then I have a shoulder holster for it. So
I like to polish everything, like the feed ramp and all that stuff, just to make sure everything cycles good. But yeah, my 1911, it's a big cartridge. It's something you have to get used to.
Yeah. Well, you also got to understand if it's a 1911 A1.
This is a nice high point 10 mil.
You
than my
can't
son has.
show that on
You
stream.
can show it. You can't show
You can't
the gun in
hold
your
it.
hand.
Can't touch it.
Can't
Right.
touch it.
I could actually show it laying on the bed, but I can't
Oh,
show it in my hand.
I just don't do it. I just don't do it on stream because we were watching videos that were like actual videos, and I got flagged by the
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah, that's showing it in people's hands, I think, is where the
Like you can make all the sounds you want with them. Like
right the slide going forward and all that.
you just can't show them. Like, and that's the thing. Like I'll literally play with this 1911 because it's the newest one I got, and I play with it like a motherfucker.
Right, you're gonna wear out the recoil spring just playing with the action.
Well, the thing is like I now playing with it serves a purpose because I'm trying to work the
Yeah,
work
get all the
parts
plastic off.
loose. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go take it apart and fit it. I tell you one thing, I hate taking the 1911 apart. I'm just getting fucking practice. I have my old trusty fucking. I pulled my greatest tool out, and that's the fucking old trusty combat spoon that I use as a detent.
Is that really your greatest tool?
Well, besides my dick, but I ain't trying to talk like that in front of a lady.
And you're definitely not trying to shove that in the pistol.
I don't know. I would shove it in the pistol. I love guns.
The only thing I use a pistol for is to get me to a long gun. Like, I can hunt
That
with
is
a pistol, but it's not my preferred piece. I tell you what's crazy nowadays is these damn air guns.
Ooh.
Have you
What's an
seen
air
those?
It's a
Well, these-
it's a CO2 it's a CO2 rifle or pistol
Right.
that they recently
Multi-shot.
they recently perfected them.
You know, a lot of people don't know this. Everybody knows about the Lewis and Clark expedition, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's heard of that?
Yep.
Hey, buddy. They actually had an air gun on their expedition, multi-shot. So
I don't
way
know,
back in the 1700s or 1800s, they had multi-shot, repeatable air guns. And like he said, they've just really perfected them in the last 20 years. Like my cousin lives right down the road from like Crossman, the pellet gun people, and his buddy works there, and the development stuff that they have is incredible. Pain in the ass to fill up the compress. You know, you got to have a scuba compressor, and
Do you think having a pellet gun is a waste?
no, hell no. I've got one.
No.
I've got one with changeable barrels.
Every
So I can change
every
caliber.
weapon is a tool, and every tool serves its purpose.
Right. Like my pellet gun, I can do two things with it. With a 17, with a .17 pellet, it's a supersonic round, and with the 22 barrel on it, it's subsonic, so it's very quiet.
Yeah, give me a second, Uncle Bill. You're right. I was gonna say that, Universal Jones. Thank you for that panel tip. Don't assume people know anything. Please explain. Most of America's illiterate. So when you were talking about the Lewis and Clark thing, what exactly were you referring to?
Lewis and Clark, the explorers that settled the West. You know, they came out, met Sacagawea.
Yeah, the map the West. They had a air rifle, if I'm not mistaken.
They were
Right.
paid by the U.S. government, I believe, to go out and map the Western territories.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
Because of the Louisiana Purchase.
What became the Louisiana Purchase, right? What was that Indian girl's name? Was it Sacagawea?
Yes, it was Sacagawea.
Indian princess.
I don't know. I don't think she was a princess. I think she was a commoner girl. I think she was actually she was either a commoner or a slave from another Indian tribe.
Oh, I thought she was a chief's daughter or something.
I can't. Now that'd be Pocahontas. That'd be James Smith.
Pocahontas. Yeah. Let's look up Sacagawea.
Sacagawea was either a commoner woman that knew multiple languages, or she was a slave girl from another tribe.
She was pregnant, so she made it like
member of the Lemmy
Pregnant
Band.
women can come and go between tribes without being harmed.
Uncle Bill, go on mute. I love you, but the crying baby is not good on the ears. Sacagawea was a Lemhi, Shoshone, or Hidatsa woman who, in her
Bye.
teens,
I love you.
helped the Lewis and Clark expedition in achieving their chartered mission objectives by exploring the Louisiana Territory. Shout out to Sacagawea.
Bro, I just found the cheat code for this shit. Oh yeah, I can't put it back on until it's. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry about that. The baby almost got snatched outside. We're having terrible windstorms.
No worries.
Like I've lost power for 3 days. Went power
so
again
I
all
had a
night.
question.
We've
What
had
are y'all
100-mile-an-hour
stocking up for?
wind.
That's crazy.
So what are y'all stocking up for exactly again?
Everything. You have to be prepared.
Well, basically,
Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance.
educating me on weaponry and how I need to make it a point to go and learn and get something on my own.
And
a lot of people were saying like stock up, like who's gonna attack?
Shout out to Rick Wisdom, by the way, he left, so hope you come back later.
well, stocking up is important, but you also have to be able to defend that stockpile, or you're just prepping your stuff for the biggest stick on the block.
Right, and that's the thing. Like
Me.
we have a lot of
Right.
prep. We don't have weapons, and so people knowing that we're again LDS, people know that LDS are preppers.
You got food. Yep, you got food in the basement for
I was gonna
years.
say, which LDS you talking about? Because every LDS I know that's a prepper got like an arsenal.
Well, there's a lot of liberal.
We're city LDSers, right?
Yeah.
We're not.
Well, even then, they still got.
Yeah, I know, but my dad is super Republican, but super white collar in the sense that he boy stuff like going out and shooting, hunting, all that. No, not my dad.
Yeah,
and so it's all girls. There's no boys here. So like my dad's a nerd. He went to Columbia pre-med. He's not like a gun guy, and so it just wasn't passed down to us.
He's above that.
Well, not above it.
Mentally, I mean, he just doesn't cross his mind.
He's an intellectual,
right?
What he is, yeah.
I mean, I'm an intellectual, but I like.
When I said above that, I didn't mean it in a bad way.
No, yeah, it was like I'm assuming if he had boys instead of daughters, that may have been, but old Latino men don't necessarily think about training their, they always think that a husband is going to take care of that for their daughters, right? So,
Denizen, here's my 1911.
See, I like the matte black. Mine's matte black with the threaded barrel.
Yeah, that one's a kind of a dull color. Actually, no, it's an Oriskany. Oriskany arms are actually made in New York.
How much does it set you back? If you don't mind me asking.
In Oriskany, New York.
Yeah, in Oriskany, New York. I think it was like $850.
God damn.
This one said this Rock Island.
That's cheap for a 1911.
Yes,
especially that one. That's a nice one.
This one, the one that I'm taking apart and cleaning and fucking with, set me back $650.
Can we talk about something else, please? Like, please.
Besides cheap,
you can redirect CM.
What do you got? What's on your mind?
CM is my partner in crime this evening. He has the other keys, so
appreciate it a little bit.
What's on your mind?
No disrespect. We just been talking about y'all's guns a little bit too long. I don't think the audience wants to hear that.
Well, I honestly just think we've stressed the importance that we all should have some form of protection.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. But but it's like I agree. I agree with Vanta though. I 100% agree with Vanta on what he just said.
What did he say?
Well, Vanta's not here, so let's.
Oh, he's in the chat.
Yeah, him and Nazes are talking about fucking, I don't know, tuna salads and fucking bourbon alcohol. I don't know.
No, I mean, it has to do with the topic. I don't want a woman that's breaking down guns and trying.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was when
Bullshit.
I was
Well,
really-
yeah, why the fuck not?
Bullshit.
That's sexy
Yeah, I
as
taught my
hell.
daughter how to shoot. My daughter was the most natural
I
shot
was
out of the kids.
literally raised in every which way just to be a wife, like a wife. Not, like my dad did not show us anything outside of like
Part of being a
first
wife
thing
is
I'm gonna
defending the
do.
homestead.
Yeah,
Defend
the
the
first thing I'm
homestead.
gonna do if we move in together is I'm
Teach
gonna
you how
want
to
to know
use
what
a
kind.
gun, baby girl.
Yeah,
The fuck?
obviously now knowing that this is very important for my
When
survival.
Papa ain't at home, you got to protect our shit.
Hey Kev, is
Yep.
that you?
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
What's up, puppy?
So RLM, what you thinking about getting some guns or what?
Yeah, I mean, I've always had it in the back of my mind, but of course,
Mhm.
you know, shoes and handbags took much priority over that.
Yeah,
Y'all trust women with guns?
I totally understand. Yeah,
And now that like I have shoes that I probably will never put to use again unless I'm like have my legs over my head and I'm just wearing them for that fun.
wait, whoa, what?
Let's
I have
fucking
like
go.
I have like 6-inch heels that I'm like, when am I ever gonna I'm trying to sell stuff now. I'm on Macari. I'm doing, you know, I'm trying to get rid of some stuff so that I could, because like as a woman, you guys gotta know. I mean,
yeah,
the amount of shoes and handbags that I have is obnoxious.
yeah.
And so, what
Dude, that's how you start your
How
divestment
tall-
fund right there.
right.
How tall are you and how big are your hands? I ain't trying to be funny.
I have small hands.
She's tiny.
And I'm 5'3.5".
Oh my
wow,
god!
You gotta throw that half in there.
Get you a 380 or 9 mil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Have you ever shot a gun before?
No. That's why she needs to come out here for vacation.
I'm a midget. I know I look tall, but I'm a midget.
Or you can get your 38 special. They never jam. Get you a revolver, a hammerless revolver.
She should get her a little.
and they
22.
don't leave any shells in the ground. That
Get her a
was
little
fine.
22 to start out with.
22.
Well, definitely a 22 long rifle to get used to operating a firearm for sure.
Yeah.
How about those cute little ones that you can put in your purse?
That I mean,
That's what he was talking about. The
you can
38.
get what you want. Yeah, 38.
I am a Brad doll. I am a big head with a small body.
If you gotta start somewhere, I mean, I think an AR is a lot more versatile than people give it credit for.
An AR.
Starting out
AR-15?
with an AR, man, stop it, bro. Stop it.
It's just a hot rod
Yeah.
22.
Yeah,
It's literally just a.
Yeah, but for somebody that has never shot a gun before, we want to start out with an AR.
if they're going to advance, yeah, it's a great starter for someone who is going
Yeah,
to
when
take
a
it
fucking
seriously
zombie apocalypse, what do you think? Should start with
and-
fucking pea shooter?
and move forward. Just like I just think it's like
Plus, with an AR pistol, you've got such a long sight
Zombies
picture.
don't die with weapons, so that we're just talking
It's-
about my neighbors coming after my non-perishables.
if you can only have one
Coming after your
thing, is
shoes.
what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Get you a 12 gauge. Get you a 12 gauge pump. You'll be all right.
That's what I said. But now that she's 5'3", though, that
Yeah, no,
shotgun's going to be
I'll
as
be
tall
right
as she
back.
is.
Start with the revolver.
I'll show you guys what where my money has gone to. Go ahead, keep
Start
talking.
start with a 38 or 380. That's what you should start with, like seriously, and just see how how you can deal with the recoil. Because nobody's talked about recoil yet, but y'all supposed to be experts or whatever.
I mentioned it.
All
every
I
time.
was saying is that if I could only have one thing, you know, I could hunt, I could provide for home defense, and I could even.
I'm a
No.
fat motherfucker, so recoil's never bothered with me. I'm
How
gonna
many
be honest,
times did I
can shoot
mention
anything.
recoil? Several, right? How
Yeah.
much are those shoes worth?
Are you streaming on CTs, Arlen?
These are
Yeah.
$895.
You're kidding me.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
an
girl.
$800 shoe.
No, we got to talk about your finances. You could buy a house next year.
They're red bottom.
Oh, I don't give a shit if they're gold
If you
bottom.
get
And that's one pair.
gold bottom, you said.
I have about, I don't even want to tell you guys how many shoes I have.
What does the red bottom mean? Is that special? Is that like a collector's edition or something?
It's just the designer. All his shoes have this.
That's
patented red bottom.
$1,000 right there. and it's not a gold bar.
Hell.
Emotional damage.
Emotional.
And
Oh,
they
I
look
still have
extremely comfortable too.
still have that other thing going. Sorry guys, I don't know if I got you confused. That's a CT's panel. I have to get rid of that one, don't I?
They look
Um,
incredibly comfortable.
these are extremely uncomfortable.
That's yeah. I was dripping with sarcasm.
And these are not the most expensive. I have shoes that are $3,000. I mean, granted, they were
Wow.
gifts, but
Do they have a TV in them or something?
This
no,
chick's
Well,
got enough to start up her own brokerage account in her closet.
pretty much.
Yeah, laying on the floor of the closet.
Pretty much.
Or do you like
Dude,
put them in boxes?
RLM.
Oh,
If you
those have
just
never been worn. I've
if
had
you
them
just
for
left
years.
all
They're
that
never even
money,
worn.
You
if you
paid
just left all that
$800.
money in the S&P and didn't even trade, and you just left it there, you'd be getting a 7% return on average on all that.
Well, you need to teach me, sir, Kimosabi. I
You
mean,
paid
I don't know what to
You paid $800 for a pair of shoes and never wore them.
well, whether or not I paid or I was gifted,
Somebody
doesn't
paid.
matter. The fact that
Somebody
they're
paid
there, yeah.
$800 for a pair of shoes, and you haven't even worn them.
Nope. And
Wow.
they're years old. They're not even like brand new. They've been sitting there for years.
Do they accrue value? I don't know anything
No.
about shoes.
No.
It depends.
sneakers-
Not unless the
Every
place
once
goes
in
out
a
of
while.
business or something.
No, every
I know
once in a
sneaker
while,
people. They like make a career out of selling sneakers.
like there's certain things that yes, they will. You'll get more money because once they made them, they're gone. Like sneakers is one of them. Handbags, like Birkin bags or Chanel bags, those go up. Rolex watches, stuff like that goes up. But for the most part, no.
So, but if you haven't worn them, do they at least maybe hold their street value, like the purchase price?
No, I
no.
wouldn't even. No, if I wanted to make quick money on it, I'm lucky if I get half back.
So 300-400 maybe.
Yeah.
Damn, that hurts.
Yep.
But you could make, more than that on OnlyFans, stepping on a cupcake or something in them.
And that's the thing. It's like money for women comes so easily. Not to
Yeah,
not
nobody
to say
cares
that
if I step on a
right,
cupcake.
right.
Nobody wants to see my big ugly feet. Look like a damn swim fin.
How do I end this other stream? I don't even know how the fuck to end it.
Yeah, I saw you were like
Yeah, because I was on CTs earlier.
2 things going and JP was talking or something. I'm like, what the hell? Then I had to find you. But yeah, that's insane for shoes. But I got freaked out when they told me how much them handbags are. I was guessing a couple, like maybe 300-400. I was off by like a couple grand.
Oh yeah.
And they're little. They're not even big. Like you could put something in them. They're just little quart size handbags. $4,000. It's like, you're shitting me.
Yeah, I have a handbag that costs $10,000. Like it's just insane.
Wow.
It's insane.
You gotta sell that, man. That's a plot of land.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I'm working on now. I have like a whole like a store, like a reseller store. I've sold quite a few things already. A bunch
unlike
of Louis Vuitton
eBay or something.
Yeah,
like an
Macari,
eBay account?
Poshmark, eBay not so much because it's like they've gotten so like out of hand with selling counterfeit that people don't trust it. But there's a couple of websites that like certify that what you have is real.
Are they specifically like fancy item places? That
No, but like
understand
people know
issues
if people like I just sold like a Fendi bag that I think is so old. I think it was originally like 3,500. I just resold it. And so like the site does the job at certifying the handbag as real, so people don't have to worry about getting scammed because there's a lot of scammers out there. eBay supposedly does it, but those Chinese have gotten like so good with copies. They copy everything that it's hard. So like there are websites like I think it's called Goat. You guys who are sneakerheads will know more than me. That certify. So like God forbid you do get something and it didn't get past like this the certification, like you get like then you
Your
get your money back.
or
Yeah.
it's insured, kind of. Yeah, wow. You got to get rid of that stuff and get you something that'll
Oh, that's
work.
what I've been doing. Because literally, like, especially since I've been home. I mean, I worked in retail my whole life, and so
She was
you guys see
holding a
the
firearm in that hand when she held that
literally,
shoe up.
literally.
Yeah, you were holding a
I
really nice.
just recently sold my diamond, my wedding diamond, my wedding band. So that was good,
That's
money that came out.
That's a terrible investment.
Oh,
Like,
it doesn't hold it. It doesn't hold its
No.
weight at all.
No, you give it
At
away.
all. When they
When they told you what it was worth, I'm sure you cried.
my ex paid like about $20,000 for the ring and like I want to say like 5,000 for the band.
What'd you get? 2,500.
2,500.
Wow.
And they're like diamonds don't hold shit.
And the gold is just worth the value of what it weighs.
Gold is what holds more than anything.
Yeah, and the gold is only worth what it weighs. It doesn't matter how pretty or intricate,
Right.
or anything.
The
So it's
diamond
whatever.
doesn't hold shit.
No. Yeah.
Useless. Literally useless. Fantastic.
Especially
Exactly.
new diamonds. For some reason, old diamonds are worth a little more. I don't know anything about diamonds, other than like I have my grandmother's diamond in my wife's ring. That was my grandfather's, engagement ring. So my wife's engagement ring has the same stone in it. And I know that somebody told me that old diamonds hold their value. They're worth more than new diamonds. I don't understand
Well,
why.
and also now they have something called lab grown. So like they're forcibly, so it's like apparently
Well, they can turn you
semi-precious
into a diamond.
stones. Right. So like apparently semi-precious stones hold a lot more weight. So like actual rubies, emeralds, like diamonds out of all of them are the most useless, which is like the biggest joke
Scam.
that we've been lied to about, as far as when it comes to De Beers and all that. So yeah, but I put it this way, my dad was so like upset that I sold it for that little, he bought it back.
He went down to the shop and bought it
He
back.
went and he bought it back. And he's like, no, hold, he's like that there'll come a time when you'll get more. I'm like, I don't know about that. When like people like they're gonna be clamoring after diamonds. I just don't see that happening. But
yeah, if he wants you to have it for sentimental reasons, great. But yeah, it's
for
not ever
sentimental
going to
reasons.
be.
And I'm like, what? Like honestly, like I was
It's
just
not
like,
the diamonds that lose value, though. It's the fact that
Yeah,
when you buy it retail, you're not buying it at diamond
what
value.
he said.
You're paying like 10,000% for the cut and the assembly.
I gotta come back.
Right. Like the diamond, those prices stay the same as far as I know. So like what people don't do is like, so if you want to buy your chick a wedding ring, the smart thing to do is not to go into De Beers, is to go into the gold and silver shop and have a dude make you a custom diamond just for your lady. And then
right, you go to the district and you have things made. Yeah.
You're gonna pay like 500 to 1,000 over whatever the value is.
Right.
For him to do his labor.
Right, as opposed to getting it from like let's say Tiffany's or you're paying for the name.
The regular commercial store.
Right.
Yeah, you're paying for just ungodly amounts of markup in a place like that.
Yeah. And now apparently silver's carrying a lot more weight too, even more so than gold.
It's going up faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, gold and silver are where to, if you're going to store money besides boomsticks, gold and silver are where to go.
Yeah.
But like I say, you can't play with them. That's why I like my boomsticks. What's your favorite caliber, CM and Dennison?
CM that wants to move past the gun conversation. Go ahead.
No, we can talk about it. My favorite caliber of weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the gun. Because if it was a revolver, I would say the 357. The 9 would probably be like 45. 45 is too beefy. It's way too beefy. Oh, I haven't seen a lot of those guys out with kids. Yeah, 357 and probably 40 cal.
About rifle?
I don't know as much about rifle. The only rifle I ever had was a 22 rifle.
Okay.
I don't know how do I end that other stream that I'm on that I was on? It's still streaming. How do I end it?
There's no red button.
Like I left the stream but it's still showing like live on my.
Can you put it in the back and then exit it out that way and throw it away? Will that turn it off?
I don't want to lose the watch hours, but I guess it doesn't matter. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was muted. I was trying to say a 38. And for a rifle, probably 5.56. If
Really?
not like blackout.
A 300 blackout?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a 4440 lever action.
Oh man.
That I just love. And it's a pistol cartridge if you're not familiar with the round. And so you could carry the reason it's an 1866 Winchester Yellow Boy.
Oh wow.
You know, octagon
Yes,
bull barrel, the whole deal. And it's just so fun to shoot and laser accurate, no recoil, just as fast as you can fan that lever. It goes. Have you ever watched those shooting competitions?
Yeah.
RLM.
Absolutely.
I'm here, but I'm currently trying to get rid of this other stream, so you guys go ahead and talk.
We'll chat.
My stream?
The stream he was on.
I was on CT's and then I left, but it's still streaming on my channel, so I want to stop it. I don't know how to do that.
You have to edit the video.
Ask Universe says you end it in the same way you did the multi-stream option when you hopped on the panel.
But she can't do that now.
Oh.
So you have to go into the studio and then go to the live section.
Okay, got it.
And then use the customize live feature, which is like a little radio symbol. And then click end stream.
Perfect. I was looking in the wrong place. Customize. Okay, guys, go ahead while I figure this out.
But yeah, anyway, those there's a 12-year-old little girl. I think she's 12 now. And she's like Jerry Michalak with the trigger finger. I mean, just sounds like an automatic. Just da 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 da. She's quick. So anybody can do it. She was 8 years old when she started. Now she's 12. And like I said, there's no recoil with that bull barrel. Anybody can shoot it. It'll take down a human easy. It'll hunt. The beauty of it was in the old days, you could have a rifle and a pistol, and they carried the same cartridge. So you had that familiarity. You didn't have to carry, two bullet molds, different cases, and measurements for powder, all that stuff. So that's probably my favorite, most fun to shoot. Now I've got every other way I put my favorite guns is on the task, right? I do mine by distance, right? If I'm shooting a long ways, and I don't have a 338 Lapua anymore, sold that to bury my mother. 300 Win Mag is my favorite. Then it goes down to 7mm mag, and I'm a huge fan of the 270 for band stoppers.
Okay, guys, I got rid of those other two videos. I know it was driving some of you crazy, so now you just see the one that I'm on. Apologies.
Epoxy. Yeah, my kids grew up around guns. I taught them how to shoot guns. Now they're adults, and I've asked them, did you ever mess with my guns when I wasn't at home when you were a kid? And they were like, no. And I said, can you explain to me why? They said, well, there was really no need to.
Hey, Epoxy, welcome.
If we had a question about them, you would take a shoot. We would just go out and go shoot. If my friends had questions, I would talk to their parents and then take them out. I think the locking them up and keeping them away, that's not how you educate
Hold on a
people and
second.
keep
The
people
real
safe.
one, I'm not an opportunist. So if you have an issue, then you can go ahead and go watch somebody else. I was on that stream. I went up to hang out with them for a little bit and I left the stream running. So go fuck yourself. Go ahead.
Never read the chat.
I have to read the chat, man.
But anyway, to keep children, especially children safe, blocking it away isn't the way to do it because it's like the forbidden fruit. You know, now
Yeah,
it's
I agree with that
mysterious.
about my bad, Uncle Bill, for interrupting, but I agree with that.
Well, yeah,
We
because
can-
now it creates a mysterious vibe to it, right? And
Women
now
too,
they're
you don't
gonna
want to do that with women either.
right. No, I teach. But first thing I did before I even started dating the woman that became my wife, she had a bad ex-husband who was a piece of shit. Used to beat her up and stuff. So first thing I did, I heard about her. She'd come into the place I was working. I was like, all right, I'll teach you how to shoot. Took her out, taught her how to shoot a 357. She
Exactly.
had
Here are two of my opportunities, jackass. Go sit on it and fucking spin a little bit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
taught her how to shoot because God made man and woman. Sam Colt made man and woman equal. Right? A woman cannot take a man. You have a 120-pound man, 120-pound woman. The 120-pound man will ragdoll that 120-pound woman, generally speaking. And I'm speaking totally in generalities. Don't pull out the one instance of an MMA fighter, blah, blah, blah.
Even then.
Clip
But
that.
but yeah, there's the world runs on generalities, right? And that Second Amendment gives you a way to protect yourself.
Thank God for the Second Amendment, man.
Yeah, and it not just an evil government, but from an asshole too.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I don't live in California because, if somebody breaking your house, you can't kill them.
I can't. No, hell no. Yeah, you're supposed to help them carry your shit out to the car. No, you need help. You want me to get that end of the sofa? Okay. Yeah.
The state where people breaking houses for a living, they want to make the rule like that. Come on now.
Yeah, no, man. If you value my shit more than you value your life, that's a choice you're making.
Yeah, and that's a tough choice for a person to make. I've been in that situation, unfortunately, before, but it's not an easy choice to make. But when the system's not protecting you, like it's supposed to, of course, that's when politics does fall in line. It could play a part because that's a democratic state, like to the fullest. Well, it's more so of a liberal, but yeah, it's everybody's a politician out there. Even the gangs are. What do they do? They politic.
Well, California is such an amazing state, and it's so sad that it's ruined. Right?
Oh yeah, we just said that earlier, Uncle Bill.
Oh, I missed it. Yeah, California is
We just said
beautiful.
that earlier. That's crazy you say that.
It's a beautiful area, right? You can grow anything you want. Everything you can surf the same day as you can downhill ski.
Yeah, you could go up the mountain.
It's got every form of terrain. If you want desert, there's desert. If you want mountains, there's mountains. If you want plains, there's plains. If you want beach, there's beach. Yeah, it's an amazing. And if you just took California's income, right, it would be, as a nation, it would be like, I don't know, the fifth or sixth largest nation in the world, or most productive, or I don't know what, the most money or whatever. So I don't understand how you could ruin that state, but the Democrats figured out a way, and they really did it. They run that state
with the gangs.
They run that. Well, I'm talking politically. They run, financially, fiscally. They run that state into deficit every year, and not to mention the gangs and the police that don't do anything. And the judges that don't sentence these people like, oh, free people from prison. No, put them in prison for longer. Until a criminal fears the repercussions of a crime more than what they feel they gain from the crime, they will continue to do it.
Hey, I'm a criminal.
Well, and
Yeah, guys. If
if
what's the
you were
point
a
of giving
kid,
you? Hold on. What's the point of giving you guys wrenches if you can have someone straight up titty shaming in the chat? If you guys want, I'll put the titties away. But if you want titties, you gotta fucking ban the fuckers who titty shame. Okay? What's the
there'll be
point of
no
me
boob.
giving y'all motherfuckers wrenches if
Yeah,
not?
no booby shame, you sons of
For
bitches.
real. Go ahead, guys. Go
Power,
ahead.
power to the boob.
Power to the tits.
Yeah, tit power 2026.
Come on, Uncle Bill,
Exactly.
give me a break. I'm a career criminal, man.
Well, when you were starting out as a career criminal, and they said, "Listen, if you steal something, we're going to lop off that hand."
No, I'm
You
a
would,
smart criminal. I'm a smart
you
one.
probably wouldn't steal,
I don't steal.
and the kid touches, they need to go right in the wood chipper, running slow, feet first.
I'm not an aggravated criminal.
Yeah,
There's a
I don't
difference.
think.
You know that, Uncle Bill.
Yeah, well, I don't like some laws, but I follow 99% of laws. I'll speed occasionally when I'm late or in a hurry for something. I'll smoke pot. Well, I don't do that anymore, but that type of stuff in a state where it's illegal, because
I
that's
think
just a dumb
we
law.
should go to eye for an eye.
Well,
I think
Oh,
people
I
would do
like
a
that. I
lot
agree.
less
I like
shit
that.
if we had an eye for an eye.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, you take a life. Well, sorry, you just gave yours. If it wasn't in good circumstances, you know what I mean?
Even even with kids, I'm like that. Like I show them early on. If a kid pulls my hair, I'm gonna pull their hair.
Well,
You know what I'm
it's like
saying?
Uncle Bill said
Hey,
earlier.
baby, how are you?
It's
Shout
like
out to Nay Nay, Nine
shout out to
Nine,
Nate.
Nay
What's
Nay in
up,
the
Nate?
house.
Shipper? No,
That should be American flag on your shirt, but it's not.
I got one.
She had a Mandami having a whole prayer session in his office.
I got one.
Facts. That was some sucker shit. But this
Bro,
is
that was fucked up. Go
it
ahead,
was
go ahead.
effed up. Yeah, I got this. I pulled this shirt literally from like the corner of my drawer. I haven't worn this shirt in a while, but this is a shirt I bought when I was in London. And shout out to Vanta and Arowella. I thought about them when I put this on. They had a hell of a stream yesterday of karaoke. But RLM, did you figure out how to get your stream off?
I just deleted it.
Uh,
I mean, I could have used the watch hours, but then people will call me thirsty and opportunist. So I just deleted it. I don't know. I don't know how I mean, Dennison told me how to, but you know me,
I
I'm
was gonna
slow when
tell
it
you
comes to
how
that shit.
to. I actually tried to panel up when I was outside. I wanted to panel up and tell you how you can do that. And oh shit, my bad, Plasma. Let me take this reverb off. I
Yeah, you got a
forgot.
little bit of an echo.
A
Yeah,
lot
I
of it
was
of it.
doing the
A lot of
yeah.
beady.
Give me a second.
You're welcome, SB. All my girls get wrenches. That's how it bees, because I think you guys protect me more sometimes than these dudes do. For real.
Do I have a wrench? No, I don't have a wrench. Oh,
Oh,
Uh oh.
let me give you one. Uncle Bill. You haven't been here that often.
no, I've only been here a couple
You
times.
forgot about me.
No, I always come in and say hi and click the like button when I see you around when I'm, going to bed was when I normally find you.
Yeah, it is. Today was like me trying out a new time slot during a new day, a new algo. Because normally I am for the night owls, but I was like, you know what? No one's really streaming Saturday afternoon, and I haven't been on for 2 days, so I was missing you guys, and it's actually proven to be pretty fruitful. If I must say, I think I've gained about 15 or 20 new subscribers since I've been up. So shout out to y'all.
Nice.
Yeah.
Definitely capitalize on the timing. Yo,
Yeah.
everyone is hilarious about I'm in the Thunderdome speaking. That is funny, but
Yes,
I miss it, guys.
you
I'm
look real
dying.
trim, Nasus. Like shout out to you. You look like you really leaned out.
Where do you see that from? I'm literally like my jeans. I don't know if it's muscle,
No,
fat, or both. I don't know what it is, but
no, you look
yeah,
nice
no,
and
they
you're not nice and slim.
everyone's saying that. I was like, I don't see what you guys are seeing at all. Maybe because I'm trying a whole different weight loss journey. Like I became
Maybe.
skinny. Yeah. And then now this new journey is me massing up. But I'm doing a lot of roping, a lot of jump roping.
That's it.
That's
You're
the
burning.
cardio I do.
It's huge
Yeah.
cardio. You got
Yeah.
me inspired. So we started with the challenge. As you guys know, we put it in Discord just to get off the topic a little. Art and Kev, shout out to y'all. They did a 9-week challenge. So I got inspired and I said I invited everyone on the Discord to join. We're basically helping track each other for 9 weeks. Whoever wants to get healthy in any which way that means to you, whether it's cutting calories or getting more active. For me, is definitely getting more active, which shame. I haven't gotten there yet, but I've done in the past since I started huge calorie deficit, and I've been just eating a ton of greens, just a lot of chopped salad with protein. So
What
I
protein? You put like chicken breast or something on it? Or do you beef?
chicken the other day I did baked parmesan baked chicken, parmesan garlic baked chicken in the air fryer. I've done tilapia tuna. I haven't done steak yet, but yeah, just throwing whatever protein I have in the house on top of a huge chopped salad. Like I have a chopper, a salad chopper, and then it comes out really nice and fine. And I put in like things like radishes and cucumber for crunch. And then I just throw protein on top of there.
I'll eat a chef salad once in a while, but I gotta admit it's mostly ham and turkey and cheese and Thousand Island dressing.
So the dressings is what kind of kills you. So I do just a little
Yes.
oil and vinegar, a little bit of salt and pepper. I do like a Greek dressing, a little bit of lemon juice style. Another thing I do
Tablespoon of
early in the
Dijon.
morning. No Dijon, but that sounds amazing. And first thing in the morning, I do a health shot that I've posted too, which is lemon juice, olive oil, honey, cinnamon, turmeric, and ginger. Shake it up, take it as a shot. Helps with your energy, helps to clean out your system. So yeah,
Nice.
carnivore is the way for me too. I'm slowly making my way back to just strictly carnivore.
Yeah, we're
I'm doing
designed to eat
But
meat.
your blood work is gonna need that greenery. Unless
Yeah.
you're taking supplements.
Yeah. As far as overall, like losing.
bath with my fucking toaster.
What the?
What the hell was that? I went on
I
mute and
don't-
I heard Bill Clinton.
That was Dennison doing something. I have no idea.
That's funny.
Thinking about toasters.
Toaster ovens. Shout out to Gimpy. He calls everyone a toaster oven.
Awesome.
So yes, the greenery is important, but I've only ever done really, really well when I've done strictly carnivore. Like my body responds well to it. I have the most energy. I have the most clarity. Greenery, overdoing like greens for me sometimes gives me like a lot of bloat, a lot of like issues. So that's where I come from, the place of I don't think necessarily everyone needs this quote unquote balanced diet. I think some of us come from lines of omnivores, some of us come from carnivores, some of us come from vegetarians. I just think whatever your body tells you they respond well to, I think is what you should do.
So RLM, you're old blood type? Any old blood type?
You think I remember what the fuck my blood type is? You're asking me
Find out.
important
Find out.
ass. Oh, because you're talking about like
I'm
doing
blood type, bro. What's your
the
T?
blood type,
bro.
the blood type diet you're talking about. I heard that one's pretty successful too, depending on your blood type.
Yes, I heard this from a girl
Of
that I
course,
met
man.
on
So
TikTok.
why are you even asking? Pull up, bro. Go ahead.
Oh
Go
yeah,
ahead.
what kind of question is that? Yeah, so I assume, my mom is an O and she thrives in meat. Like her diet is like meat mainly, and it's good for that blood type. So that's why your body takes in well when you take in like high proteins. So that's why I was like, you gotta be an O type.
I gotta
Your
look.
body
I gotta
needs
look
that.
somewhere in my paperwork. I'll see it. Yeah, because it's interesting. Because in my family, I'm the only one too. Like my sisters do best like rabbits. They're like salad all day with a little bit of protein, a little bit of fat. I do best with a lot of high fat and high protein. That's when I just everything like sheds.
Nice.
You got
I'm kind of jealous.
you got little Mama Vanta coming up.
Is that you, Vanta?
Hello,
What's up, little mama?
Hello, hello.
Oh yeah, and it's the easiest one is because you don't count calories. Like you literally like you have to consume so much protein that you're not worried about how much you're taking in.
What kind of beans you eat with your toast today, Vanna?
So basically, this morning I just had a simple what do you call it? Chorizo. It's Spanish meat.
Chorizo.
Chorizo. Yeah.
Chorizo. Yeah.
I love chorizo.
Chorizo and some feta cheese. Me and dairy.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Light work.
Love
Yeah.
feta.
Light work.
No, feta cheese is fire.
Yeah.
That's my
Listen, I
favorite
know.
cheese.
I live in the UK. I know beans and toast is the meme, but guess what? I'm trying to avoid carbs. Like the carbs is the one thing that hurts my soul. It hurts.
I don't eat bread.
Ugh.
I don't.
That's
Really,
why you slim.
I never really ate bread in my life.
But I just want to say real quick, and I'll stay quiet.
Fucking communists.
Oh my god, here we go. Listen, I'm not gonna crash out. I'm gonna be chill. But yeah, I think people need to do like a genetic nutritional test to see what their bloodline, what their ethnic background consumes, because not every food is for everybody.
Exactly.
I've learned that as a Somali African, we were raised on meat and dairy. I realized that's why I feel good energy when I eat meat and dairy. But when we have carbs, thank you, the British and the Italians, pasta and rice, that causes a lot of damage: diabetes, blood pressure, X, Y, Z. And that's why I say, and I tell my parents, I tell my family, cut that shit off. Cut it off. Every single day is rice and pasta. And no wonder you guys getting diabetes and blood pressure every now and then. So yeah, I'm just saying. Again, there's no financial advice.
But then you see certain then you see certain communities that Italians, for instance, in some Italian mountains, the people live the longest. The oldest people in the world, they're from Italy. So like you have to say, that's okay, true. There's that. And then Asians, there's the tiniest, and rice is a part of everything. So I think that's what you said makes a lot of sense. Go back into your blood type and see, because we come from different tribes of different eating.
Exactly.
Like
apparently RLM. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
If I'm wrong, but Asians are the most lactose intolerant because they're not used to milk in their region.
Mm-hmm.
So they have the highest lactose intolerant problem when they consume milk.
Right.
So yeah, again, there's no health advice. Double check with your GP and all that. Yeah.
Also, to mention, I'm sorry, CM. 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 But real quick.
There you go. No,
real quick for
CM. Damn it! Finish, CM.
Jesus Christ! Are you wearing headphones, sir?
Read the room, CM. Read the room. Read the goddamn.
CM,
why
are you wearing
y'all yelling
headphones?
at me? I was just trying to talk.
Because I was speaking and then you spoke over me. I just want to say something real quick.
I'm sorry, Nate. I didn't.
No, you good.
I was lighting the blunt. I stepped away to grab the lighter. I came back.
See, he ain't wearing headphones. He just told us. But no, real quick. So Vanta, another thing that adds to what you're saying is that the American food, highly, highly, highly dangerous and processed. That's the big reason why some of these pasta products we have in America bloats us up like balloons. So that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, because the food, when I ate in London, or if I traveled to Ireland, I can eat and not feel a thing. But when I eat a certain dish, I feel that shit immediately. All right, Sam, go ahead.
And isn't it interesting how they totally flipped the food pyramid on us now? Just like boom,
you
flipped
read
it
my
over.
mind, RLM. You read my mind.
Like all of a sudden now, like they fucking with us, bro. They're
RLM, I don't know if you guys are familiar with South Park. There was a South Park episode where
Woody, I'll put my email in chat. No worries. Go ahead.
Well, they flipped it back in the 50s.
Right. The 50s had it right.
And then now it's gone back to what it was in the 50s.
Exactly.
I just think that there's not a one size fits all for anything for us.
No, there's a lot of people that think it's genetic. You know, if you
I
taste
think that
where you
even when
come
it
I think
comes
it's a combination of the two. I think some stuff
right,
is hereditary, and a lot of stuff is inherited from the food system, and like
100%, yeah.
from,
and
and I
how
think we're
and
probably
how
looking at.
your body handles that particular,
Like
substance.
for instance,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
believe that necessarily we all have to follow the same circadian rhythm of sleep. I believe some of us do better at night than during the day. I think that this whole thing of keeping us in this same pattern is just control, and I
Mhm.
try my best to like really fight against that. When
Yeah.
I try as much as I can to go with what my gut tells me, what makes me feel better. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
especially when you start looking into how many vegetables are not even freaking real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and no wonder I feel like shit when I eat this thing, because it's like,
Or
well,
the or somebody mentioned it in the chat too. The bread that we have nowadays, right?
Yes.
If you
poison.
get like if my wife makes bread, oh my god, it's so good, and
Mhm.
it doesn't do the bloat thing, and it's made out of
Actually,
real stuff.
yeah, Bill, you're correct because what my nutritionist said, if you don't like bread, go with
Lord.
sourdough bread,
Yeah,
sourdough.
but it's just
Yeah.
yeah. My wife has a starter or something she calls it
Mhm.
that
but
she
it's just
always
like we're
has.
talking about. It's not one size fits all. Like I never
Exactly.
really ate bread like that.
Yeah. Can I summarize what RLM is
Like
saying real quick?
if I
Or
order a
like, for
two piece
instance,
deal,
like I eat, like Latinos eat a lot of root, and I find them they're so satiating, like they're healthy for you,
What kind
but
of
they
root?
say like, yuca
Mhm.
and batata, like, like the Spanish root that you find in like a lot of our like sancochos and like our soups and stuff.
Yeah.
Like potatoes.
Like
Mhm.
but the sweet potato, just
Mhm.
like a
Yeah.
big root based diet, and they're very healthy
Right.
for you.
I never thought about potatoes being a root, but I guess they are, huh?
We gotta dig them out.
Yeah,
You
carrots
got
are a
if
root.
you don't mind like a little bit of like a more textural but a little more bitter tasting
Mhm.
yuca is amazing. You can get these
I
like
love
huge
yuca.
frozen bags of it's called like a sancocho mix. I don't know in Wyoming if it would be actually called
Yeah, probably
sancocho,
ain't getting that.
but it's just a mix of
Yeah.
roots that you would throw in a soup.
Yeah.
And cassava, yuca, it's amazing. And the island people like really live off of that shit.
Mhm.
And by the way, real quick, RLM, because I think I want to summarize. I'm going to say two words to summarize what you're talking about. Like, the whole, we have to live a certain way. We all have to be the same. I call it technocratic managerialism, because these
Right.
technocrats, they want to manage our life, period. You have to be the same equal unit. But we're not the
Right.
same equal unit. We're different people, different
No.
culture, different ethnic backgrounds, different blood type,
Yep.
different everything. We are not universal as one.
And the
Exactly.
easiest way to show that is how our bodies break down alcohol, right?
Ooh, okay, go ahead, Bill. Yes, correct.
I'm Irish, right? I come from a long line of soaks, right? We've been alcoholics for centuries,
We're getting
but
background noise from someone. If everyone can mute up. Go ahead. Go ahead, Uncle Bill.
oh, um, is it me?
Yeah, it's CM. Can everyone mute up a second? Go ahead, Uncle
How
Bill.
about now? No,
It's
it's
you,
not me.
CM. If you can drop off and come back. Go
it's
ahead.
me.
Yeah, it's you.
Okay, all right. Let me do that.
Thank you.
But if you look at how different races break down alcohol, right? Like I say, I'm Irish. We've been drunks forever. It's a running joke, right? How drunks Irish are, or how Irish are drunk.
Irish.
And if you give alcohol to like a Native American or an Asian person, there's a difference between those two, even
Correct,
because
because
Asians have been exposed to alcohol for a lot longer, even though they genetically they're much closer than I am to a Native American
Is
because
that
they
better?
came across.
Still getting the feedback,
No.
CM.
we're hearing that. Yeah.
Y'all still it's still
Are you on your phone?
yeah
Have you downloaded the app?
the StreamYard app.
Yeah.
I think it's because I got my back door open. That's why. Should I close my back? Let me try.
Now you sound okay.
Okay.
Now
That
you
sound
sound
better?
alright.
Sure.
All right.
He'll see. I'm a
Oh,
legend.
Uncle-
guard,
Uncle
always
Bill.
guard your back door.
No,
Yo,
Go ahead.
pause.
I wanna hear from Uncle Bill.
Pause.
Big pause.
Yeah.
Pause that CM.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
talking about alcohol, I'll give it right back to you, Vanta. I have developed such an allergy. I cannot drink. Like I used to be a lush. I could take down a bottle a night. Now a sip, I get a headache. I'm guaranteed a hangover, even if I have like a sip or two. Like it's just the worst reaction that my body has to alcohol now. It's insane. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad because it was an expensive habit. It's a fattening habit.
I'm allergic to codeine.
Well, the alcohol's not fattening; it's everything that's in it.
No,
Right.
look,
You know.
clean white liquor, a shot of vodka is 84 calories. You have a couple of shots, that's half your calories during the day.
What?
That's
I don't think so.
Yes, it is. Look it up.
Yeah,
Because-
somebody like me, I'm allergic to codeine.
Straight
and
up vodka with clean
stuff
neat
like
or
that.
tequila. It's
Yeah.
it's 84, 90 calories a shot.
Okay. We'll talk about that later. But CM, go ahead, CM.
And you,
Codeine.
sir, who shouldn't be drinking at all. Don't even get me started on you.
I know, but every now and then. I like a
No.
little-
But
Vanta, you know you're drinking right now.
No, I'm not drinking right now. I'm chill. I'm
He-
chilling.
no, he's
I'm
not
actually on
drinking
Diet
right
Coke.
now.
Right now. I'm drinking Diet Coke like Trump.
Why you
it's
drinking
almost
Diet
100.
Coke?
It's almost 100
Because I
calories.
like Diet Coke.
Nazes,
love
I
Diet
got yelled at for the amount of money that was spent on these shoes because we're
Girl.
trying to get
Bruh.
we're trying to get
She said, "How
RLM
can
up.
I get my money up, and how can I make my money work for my money?" And she's got $20,000 worth of shoes in her
The
closet.
whole point
I
of the
heard.
shoe.
I was
The whole point of the
listening.
shoe was
She got
to
a tiny
attract-
home in there.
Can I say something real quick about different
Go ahead,
differences
go ahead.
in people? See, a person like me, I'm allergic to downers like codeine. Like it does the opposite, like to me. Like so, I can't like, a lot of like rappers and black people they take perks and sip lean. You know what I'm saying? I'm allergic to all that stuff. Like it
What
blows me
time
up.
is our reservation, babe?
And a lot of white people they're addicted to codeine. Like they get it like and stuff like Percocets and Oxycontin, fentanyl. Then a lot of whites they're addicted to that. That's why Trump declared a national emergency because
I can't do benzos. I get the crank bugs. I get
benzos. I forgot
all
about
I want to
benzos.
do is rip my skin.
Isn't that what happened to Jordan Peterson?
Now the coca leaf, on the other hand, I do very well with the coca leaf. I'm just saying.
Oh, you like the cocaine?
I'm okay with the cocaine, man. You know I can do that.
Damn, she went full. What do you call it?
Not to say that I do, not to say that I do, but I can.
Scarface. She went full Scarface. Like,
yeah.
Who's this Kleenex CM? Who is this?
Yeah,
CM's already up here, so who's clean?
man.
Baba. Baba, show your face, Baba.
Bobby, come on, Balba. What up, Balba?
Bubba.
So
Where'd you
guys,
go? Oh,
What
he's
up,
thinking
Baba?
to stay up.
What's good, Balba? I
Nose
love how they call
nachos.
it Balba. That's funny.
You know,
Morning.
when you drink alcohol and you do cocaine together, it releases a chemical called coquetanol.
I never tried that, and I never will. Jesus Christ.
I never tried it.
Somehow
I
don't
think I'd
believe
be
in
scary
that.
on coke.
If you
I'll
did
be very
cocaine
scary.
mazes, you'd be swinging off a fucking ceiling fan.
Oh my
I
God.
always thought about how I would be.
That's
I
racist.
believe
That's
it.
racist.
With
They try to
the
get
energy
prices of
that you have
monkey.
naturally, your ass would be fucking spinning off the roof.
I know not to touch.
You'd sound like
I know not
Vanta.
to. Yeah,
For real. I have nightmares.
Only imagine. That's why I didn't touch the stuff at all, and I'm crazy enough.
I tried it once. I said, "Yeah, this is not for me." No, thank you. No, thank you.
I'm so low key. It just it makes me a little more like, you know.
I still
I'm
remember
so
the first time I tried Molly.
A bit jittery. It's like, ooh,
yes.
too funky.
That's when I tapped into a lot of shit. Molly cures PTSD. They used to give it to the soldiers in World War II.
Really?
They used to,
talking about
be,
MDMA or
MDMA,
used to be
MDMA.
prescribed to couples for couples therapy.
Yeah, I know it was a couples
for the war on
thing,
drugs. Yeah,
but I didn't know it was a PTSD deal.
yeah, it cures PTSD. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Like for me, for example, like as a Somali, like weed is probably the worst thing we can consume because I've seen it leads to psychosis. Period.
That's because y'all smoking that
Psychosis.
boo boo weed.
That's
Y'all
why.
got
That's
the-
why I always
y'all don't got
advocate
that
white people
Zaza.
not to smoke weed. No weed for Somalis. That should be my
Y'all
campaign.
don't got the Zaza in Somali or British.
Yeah,
I'm- no,
as
I'm-
be in Bolivia, they drink coca tea. They drink it straight from the
Vanton,
weed.
I showed you the weed I smoked. They don't have weed like that over there.
No, all I'm saying, bro. All I'm saying.
Do they have
African-
hydro? Have you ever smoked hydroponically
Africans are
grown
not
weed?
built for weed. Africans are not built for weed. Period.
Vanton,
Because
can
they
I
go
ask you a
psycho.
question, please? Please can I ask you a question.
I'll answer.
Have you ever smoked hydroponically grown marijuana?
I have.
No.
So
I've smoked.
you haven't smoked weed before?
No, I'm saying I smoked. What do you call it? White Widow. I
Hydro
smoked
for business.
That's
Oh yeah, you
hydroponic.
have then. Where you
That's
grow up.
hydroponic.
Yeah. I'm saying.
Dude,
I can see why.
I smoked White Widow one time, and I'm a mechanic, right?
Mhm.
It took me almost 5 hours to put a set of points
Jesus.
in my pickup
I remember they don't even have white widow
because
no more.
I drug my toolbox out to the truck, and by the time I would turn from under the hood to the toolbox, I would forget the tool I needed. Then I would forget what I was working on.
I remember I paid $5,000
So
for the
after
white widow one time.
2.5 hours, I gave up, went inside, sat in front of a turned off television for 45 minutes.
Damn, played
Turned
you,
on
son.
TV and waited till the 6 hour mark, and then I could. Oh, all right. It took me, 20 minutes to do it, set the timing, and I was ready to go. But yeah,
That was
I
back
was
when
a
weed
mess.
was like $20 a gram, like when you used to stick to the wall and like stink up your whole house.
Oh, you couldn't touch it. Yeah, you had to use scissors or it would smear.
Yeah, the scissors to break it up, yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
try
see,
to tear it up, and it would just smear. It was so good.
my
Yeah,
point,
tastes
CM.
just
My
like
point,
fruit,
CM.
like-
CM. My point is regarding your question with the hydro.
Let's say no to drugs. That's right, David. We are not recommending drugs.
No, say
Anyone?
yes to drugs. Like,
We
you
are
have
not.
to-
We're not advertising
No,
healthcare.
The Book of RLM does not co-sign drug abuse. Kids, stay away from drugs. I love weed. The problem is it makes me horny and hungry and lazy.
That's the problem.
That's
I will.
it's a problem when
Right.
you're by
You
yourself.
can't find a volunteer.
I can take
for-
care of 2 out of those 3 things.
I know some people that are like active on weed. They're like, yeah, nah, man. All I want to do
That's
is
me.
chill, Netflix and chill.
Well,
I wanna-
sativa.
Sativa does it for you.
I used to do sativa, and even that I wasn't. I'm like I'm low energy, y'all.
I gotta stay high to balance my lows.
I love partying on alcohol and sativa.
You heard me, Arlen?
man. I'm normal. I'm balanced.
I gotta stay high to balance my lows.
To balance
Nate-
your lows.
Nathan saying she's normal and balanced is funny.
Yeah, I'm serious. It balances me out.
Napster
I
said
have
he's on his
alcohol.
way.
Yeah.
No, I used to smoke with my ex, and my I used to be like, bing, and since his thing was
I don't-
like,
My bad.
I used to like fucking hump his leg. Like,
Oh my god, you like a little
man.
dog just humping. Yes.
I don't like girls that smoke weed.
I don't like women smoking. Period. I have a
You know what you do if a
zero tolerance women smoking. Period. It's unattractive.
What about girls that do coke?
I just don't want women consuming garbage. I don't like
women doing drugs in general, not what you do, Nazes, but like women who like are heavy like weed smokers that always smell like weed, or I just think in general it's not cute for a girl to be heavy into any kind of like substances, like a heavy drinker, sloppy drinkers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's nothing worse to me than a drunk woman. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I don't like
unattractive.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
Drunk
very
people,
unattractive.
period. I don't like drunk people. People that don't know
Same.
how to carry their liquor is the worst.
Oh yeah, when you're sober and you have a drunk friend, you almost want to punch your friend. Like, shut
Yeah, at least I could beat up a drunk nigga. At least I could beat him up.
Oh, they're invincible. They don't feel shit.
They don't feel anything. That's
Wait
the
till you
problem.
wait till you punch a meth head. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah,
not punching
We
a
don't have
meth
meth in
head.
the UK.
Why would you punch a meth head? You're gonna be fighting for 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like a final boss in the video game. Like, god damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Meth heads are crackheads are funny and fun.
they're like
Meth
these-
heads are scary and dangerous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta beat up the
Crackheads
shield
are
first,
fun.
then you get to his real life after you beat up the shield.
Crackheads
I'm
are funny
like,
as
all
fuck.
right, when I'm
The
depressed-
med
depressed,
shield.
Yes, yes,
when I'm depressed,
prescription
I
you-
go
pills.
into
We
watch
do.
Crackhead's Dad.
When you fight him, he's got 2 life bars. One of them is the meth life bar, and you gotta beat it down first.
Well, that meth life
And
bar is
then
a
you realize
tough
they have
one.
like artificially boosted armor. It's like, god damn.
Yeah, they can take a punch.
Nays, you going live tonight? Lust Part 2.
Yeah. 8:30.
Do a
I'm
little
gonna
commercial.
start. Oh, I appreciate you. So at 8:30 p.m. on Gospel of Bob, I will be continuing the title Lust. I'm doing a 7 Deadly Sins series. Still up to
Oh, my
Lust.
favorite.
Salute to E-Deep, crashing the show. Made it about him, no problem. But I will continue on tonight, 8:30, and next week I will not be airing the show because I'm going to be on vacation. Thank you,
Shout out
Arlen.
to you. Shout out to your vacation.
I just came up here before Nasus leave to say hi, Nasus.
Nightish! Hey, Nightish.
Hey, Knight.
What up, Bill?
How you doing, big guy?
What's up? What up?
What's
No
going on?
Woody, no Cash App, not yet.
Yo, names is when you do your when it comes to the section of sloth.
What happened, Night?
Nightish-
No more hi
Nightish should be
to
the main
not,
character.
no more hi to RLM Night. What happened there? What was that little
You don't even greet the
snub
host.
you gave me?
God damn.
Everything you say to me.
What did I do to you, Night? You still hung up on that shit?
What are you doing with your fingers? That was weird.
I apologize to you, sir. And it was never my intent to make it so that people wouldn't get your
it's
work.
okay.
It was my intent to say your work is so good. I wish I could do it, but right now she's living. Look, Night.
No.
You know somebody who wants to buy these shoes from me. I'll be able to pay for your work, sir.
Hi, Arlen. Pay for my wheelchair.
No, your work. Your work.
Oh.
No, Woody. I'm gonna post it now in the chat. My whole point was to say that you're the OG in the game when it comes to edits. The work you do is the best. I was never meaning to downgrade your work, a backhanded compliment. I saw
I was trying to get you to just stop talking about it, and you talking about it again. See, I'm not going to say. I just
you did a whole stream shitting on me, and I've only ever been
not
kind
at
to you.
all.
Night.
And that's not even the truth.
Like I don't get when you do
I've
that
never
stuff.
done a whole
I only ever treated you like
I've
with
never done a whole stream on anybody.
No, that's
about
an
anything.
exaggeration. You do a whole stream on me.
Never, ever.
You like RLM, like you were going in, and I was like, God damn.
I said one sentence.
All right, whatever. Shout out to Night.
I didn't know I was going to be attacked coming up here.
No, I'm not trying to attack you. It's just you came in and purposely only said hello to Nightish. I mean to Nasus when I'm the host of the show. You know exactly what you do, Nightish.
No. I just hadn't seen Nasus, and I just want to say hi to her because it's been a while. That's all. Nothing, not all that extra stuff you adding on to it. But I'm not gonna fight with you because you'll win because y'all got more invested. Because it's a
No. Welcome, Night. Salute to you. Everyone go check out Night. He's got some new channels. He's got some great edits. Shout out to Nightish.
Yeah.
Is that freaky old guy?
He is not a freak. Stop it.
Hey, what's the point of getting old if I can't be a dirty old man?
I'd like to think I'm a dirty old lady. I get more and more perverted as the years go by, and I don't give a fuck.
What
happened, Jay?
Hey, listen, I'm being respectable because I'm on RLM channel. All the freaky thoughts that go through my old head. Come on now.
You literally start. The older you get, the more like you start to like become like your grandma for real. You just say things. And you don't
My grandma was not lustful.
Well, you know those ladies.
She's trying to be kind to you. She's trying to protect you.
The older you get, the less you find in your give a shit tank.
Yeah.
There you go.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nightish, you need to stop. Why you always?
I just got here.
I know you always come on here talking
Nightish, are you gonna fall
about.
asleep midway talking? Your narcoleptic old bag.
Are they still going over there at CT's Night?
What?
Are you coming from over there or no?
No, I've been 2 other places since then. I don't know who that was. It's just listen. If y'all are fans, you send cash apps. Y'all don't have to fake like y'all got a problem with me when y'all know y'all love me. You a fan, just.
I'm just pissed off. I'm just pissed off.
It's RLM. Say in regards to Nightish, we know we sprung on him. But we can't come up out our freak bag because we weirdos. Send it to the lady. You can act like you're a heterosexual over here.
Excuse me.
Night, it makes me wonder sometimes. I mean, there are some who will remain nameless that have gone hard in my DMs and Discord to the point that Nasus and Vanta were trolling the poor guy, but yet can't even send a damn $5 cash app. I don't understand. I just
Oh,
yeah, I know. I know it's like even when as far as sending me a telephone number in the DM, I was like, yo, but you still can't send me like I don't get it.
By the way,
like
RLM, I want to
support.
send you. I want to send you money, but I don't have Cash App is banned in the UK. PayPal maybe.
Yeah, I have PayPal. I have PayPal. You know that you sent to me in PayPal before.
Yes, yeah. Goddamn. PayPal's been messed up. I'll drop
Woodson, you're hysterical, but you want me to drop Nightish for 1 minute?
Wait. Who said that?
Go ahead, drop me.
No,
said
for
that?
1
Wait,
minute.
I'm gonna be here for a second. I'll drop
Why
some
one
money.
minute, girl?
Woody.
Why 1 minute? What a waste of money. 1
Woody,
minute.
It's $1 a minute.
$1. Okay, there you go. He'll be back in 1 minute, y'all. Like that.
Yo, you mother effers are weird.
Yeah. Oh, that's hysterical. You gotta laugh at $1. You gotta laugh at $1 for real.
I mean,
But I'll post my my PayPal now. So
yeah, please. Yeah.
and I have coffee too.
See, I forgot what we were even talking about. See, I hate.
Well, the reason why I'm wearing camo because I was inspired by the whole not inspired obviously, but there's been whispers about a drone attack on California from Russia. And I was like, God forbid something were to happen. How many of us are prepared?
Yeah, that was
and
the
I would
quickest minute
say,
of my life.
well, no, it was 30 seconds. And either way,
God
Night
damn.
from here on out, you can't
clocked
drop content creators. It's got to be a minimum of $20 to drop any creators, y'all.
Or at least if you want to drop me for a minute, it's $2. It's $2 a minute.
Thank you. There's a couple of options. And so it was basically, we have like both sides of the spectrums, I guess. We have someone like Dennison who can totally self-sustain. Uncle Bill can totally self-sustain. I don't know what nonsense Slick is talking about, but I shout out to you. And then you have people like me who don't even know how to shoot a gun.
Do you have any MREs?
I have.
Do you have a solar power generator? Do you have some deep freezers that's connected to it?
So as much as we have here is non-perishables, canned goods. So there is food in the event that we can't. But I don't even have water because my house is operating on a filter system. So like I use a filter, so I don't even have like access to water. So yeah, like I'm up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. So then the conversation went to like, okay, do you have at least a community? And yeah, my community, there's a lot of hillbillies here with weapons. But they know we have food. So in the event that they run out of food, then we're going to be the targets because they're the ones with the weapons.
Mm-hmm. So are you one of the women that will give the spoils to the victors?
Oh, I will become a whore so quick you won't even know.
Shout out to Coco Chanel.
There goes my vanity. If survival kicks in, yeah, you best believe.
Yeah, that's the hypergamist in you. Your means of survival is key. It's number one. Shit, Raldo, we spoke about situations. Oh, Wolfpack, real quick. Raldo
spoke to me about situations.
It's Mrs. Wolfpack.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Wolfpack. Yay. There she is. Hi, so Mrs. Raldo, he told me he wants me to learn how to climb trees just in case something like this happens. He already told me, took me shooting. We're going to do it again. He was just on the phone with me to talk about the itinerary. And now with everything happening, he's probably going to have me climb my first tree. He's like, nah, this is
getting close. You was already, you never really shot before on this?
Okay, before we finish, are you done, Nasus? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, climb trees. So that's like upper body strength, right? And before we bring Mrs. Wolfpack in, because this is an honor to have her up here, everyone. So shout out to Mrs. Wolfpack. I have a funny story for y'all. I'll make it quick. So it was September 11th, and it was my homegirl's birthday. Her birthday is actually September 11th. We were down on South Beach at the time. She lived in one of those like really expensive buildings down, right in the heart of South Beach on the West Ave end. We went clubbing, right? We get back to her joint. Like we're all like wasted drunk. I pass out in the clothes that we went clubbing with. All of a sudden the alarms go off in the building. Now this is one of those buildings where there's like a convenience store in the building. It's like it's self-sustained building. It's really, really high-end, expensive shit. There's a bomb that has been reported in the building. We have to evacuate. So I wake up like, what? I was like, what? Like literally same clothes on, barefoot. All of a sudden it was like, yo, wake up, bitch. We gotta go. Everyone is stampeding out of this building. Mind you, we're like on the 13th floor. I think the 17th floor. We're way up there. So at this
No
point,
elevators.
no elevator.
Everything is shut
Okay?
down.
Because so just to give you some context, the owner of the Quick Mart in the building were Arabs. And this was like only a couple of years after, the big hit, the Twin Tower hit. So I'm like, people like just passing me by, you know what I'm saying? And I'm younger here. I'm like my early 20s. So it's not like I'm not in shape or anything, but I'm hungover, drunk. We were drinking Hennessy and Coke the whole night. God damn it. And so here comes all the exits are now locked. Like you can't get out of the fucking building, right? You have to come out around and jump over this high ass fence. Because I'm going back to what you said, Naze, it's about being able to climb, upper body strength. So everybody's like, pew, jumping over this fence, like freaking like just rabbits, boom, like just jumping. Here comes my ass, no upper body strength whatsoever. Obviously, I've been carrying this shit around my whole life, and I'm sitting here stuck on the fucking fence, not being able to pull myself up. All my homegirls are passing me. They're like, "We love you. We hope you'll be okay." Like they were out, bro.
Well, right when we get work.
We'll write to your family, let them know you died. I was like, you bitches, someone come and help me. Finally, some big dude comes and he had to prop me up to get me over this motherfucking fence because no upper body strength. Like, and so long ass story short, like this is something this is why what Naze said and what Raldo said is so important because you got to be able to climb some shit.
Yeah. And even to get a better shot of the enemy, get a better vanishing point. Someone in the comments like, why climb trees? I'm like, that's one of the basic trainings you'll need to learn. See niggas climb ropes, think of a tree. So you have to climb up on higher vantage points to get a better shoot of the enemy. That's if you need to be in that situation.
And hide.
Yeah, and hide.
Reasons why forests have been knocked down too is
people say, why do I need to climb? All you have to say is ask Charlie Kirk.
Oh shit. I'll be back.
Well, I mean, if they send drones, if they send a test drone and that one drone come through, the next step is probably going to send 5 drones. The next step would be send 10 drones. So if it's from the sky, you can climb in a tree because you're thinking about a land attack. But if they're going to do a sky attack, the tree ain't going to help you.
Yeah, at this point, you're fucked.
Yeah, nothing will help you. You got to get under something.
I think this was like 2 years after 2001, so we were fresh out. So this was when celebrating September 11th was still fresh and so the fact that a bomb was called in, a bomb scare was called in, it was in fact tied underneath the owner of the Quick Mart's car. So they shut down the whole block.
Oh, they did find it. They did find something.
Yeah, it was an actual bomb.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
last year,
these are things you never ever hear in the news because the news has a way of covering up the real shit. Yeah. Just like there were shootouts consecutively in the Aventura Mall where I used to live back to back during the holidays, and every time they said it was a false alarm, but I was in the mall when it happened and it was a real shootout. Like they lie all the time.
Who was doing the shootouts, gangs?
Yeah, a lot of the times it was young kids coming in to break into the jewelry stores. It wasn't even like a person-on-person shootout. It was to scare the crowds out so they could go into the stores and rob them. Okay. But they were literally just shooting out and so people were like stampeding through the stores. I had to lock myself in the stock room of the store, hiding under a table. I mean, like this happened two years in a row, the week of Christmas. And very minutes later, Simon Mall shootout scare, false alarm. Someone pulled the alarm in the mall. No, it was a fucking shootout. So it's bad. Yeah.
This is what we had last year, probably around about this time, like March of 2025. They're talking about they were seeing all these balloons or whatever else they couldn't identify. And in Oakland, a tree got hit or whatever, and so the grid went down, so we didn't have no power. And this is how I understand people. This is like the way the day the earth stood still. It was so many people outside praying. All that happened was the wind knocked the tree down and made the power go out. And they had been hearing all this stuff about these balloons or whatever that's everywhere that people are sighting. So I'm in here thinking, I'm not concerned about the aliens. I'm concerned about some food coming here trying to take some food and some other stuff like this. My things with the aliens is stop shooting at them. How is, if it's a higher intellectual form, how is shooting at them the answer? We're gonna just shoot all the balloons down.
There were people shooting at the balloons.
Well, they were saying that people was freaking out about them, and that our attitude seems to be like that movie War of the Worlds when the Martians attack. So in Martians Attack, that movie with Jack Nicholson, they wanted to have some kind of like shootout with. I don't understand what a bullet is going to do to a laser.
Nothing.
Well,
people have no sense. People have no sense. CM, is that you that's going in and out? I don't know what's going on with you, bro, but you're driving me crazy. And let's get Miss Wolfpack in. What's going on, Mrs. Wolfpack? Welcome.
Hello, Miss Wolfpack. Hello.
Thank you. I've just been really scared to come up, so I'm proud of myself.
You know, mi casa su casa. This is your home. Nothing to be scared of.
Oh, I appreciate that. I know your show today. I was really kind of excited for because we do a lot of prepping stuff in our household and the guns and the things like that. So
if you were to give a new prepper, right, someone, whoever's listening, basic kind of way to start, what would you say?
And it depends on what you're prepping for. I mean, for, your small storms, things like that. I didn't know is Uncle Bill still here?
He just dropped off.
Oh, darn it. I need to talk with him. Well, just like with Uncle Bill, I need to have him text my husband because his generator and with his machines, they're having huge windstorms up there. And so his power went out. These are things that people don't think about, especially like if you think about catastrophes,
right?
That type of thing. And that's just from storms and things. And I know, like us, we have some elders in our community or some friends that their parents live with them and things like that. And especially for my family too, we have different needs when it comes to medications with our kids and then us and things. There's a place, it's called Jace Medical, and they specifically make you a pack that's specifically made for that person.
I'm sorry, what was that again? Chase Medicals?
Why can't I hear y'all?
Jace
Medicals?
Yep, JASE Medical. You go there and to the link, and so you can put in any specialized medications that you can keep on hand. Now they have an expiration date for bug out bags or anything like that, just because, there's people that need a special medication.
Right.
So stockpiling with something like that is going to be something bigger, a lot more costly. If you're speaking just for storms and things like that, start with $20 a week or whatever you can afford. You pick up a little here, a little there, especially with your rice, your beans, your batteries. Make sure your flashlights in a storm as well, type of thing. Fill up your bathtub for water. Now, if you're talking bigger, like out in the wilderness, you're going to look for your life straws, your water rocks, or bricks, as they call them. And you're going to want to have your...
You're speaking to a bunch of city dwellers, so what's life rocks or water? What did you just said?
Okay, you can get what they call a life straw, which already has a filter. Excuse me?
No, what's a life straw? What is that?
It's a basic little straw that you can take water from anywhere and it'll filter out the bad things for it.
Oh,
or you can have
interesting.
enzyme tablets that are in there if you're making it for, you need water for a whole group. But as far as a bug out bag and that type of thing, a life straw is small, it's easy to put in there, and that gets you your water because you can survive without food for,
Days.
yeah, days. But you can only survive like 3 days without water.
Right. That's right.
And so you really want to make sure that you can get your water if it's out in a major catastrophe in the wilderness, know how to do that. Now, as far as your house and things like that, like we have the rain barrels. Their way we always have water. Or you fill up your bathtub if it's a storm overnight.
Isn't it illegal to collect rainwater?
It's not in my state, but I'm not sure. You'd have to check into that. It is very true. In some states, which drives me insane, to be honest.
Right?
Why can you not collect your rainwater and use it how you want? But
so I guess we would have to check first to see if it's legal or not. And then let me just cut you off a quick second. Shout out to J Book, $10 cash app for some coffee. I appreciate you, J Book. Thank you, sweetheart. But if you guys don't know about J Book, he's an artisan of like metal jewelry and stuff. Really, really cool stuff. So go check him out on his Instagram. And then Vanta for your PayPal for RLM. Shout out to you guys. Okay, Miss Wolfpack, go ahead.
No, so things like that become vital, like in the house through a storm, that type of thing. A generator, like I said with Uncle Bill. And that's why I was hoping he was going to stay up here because I wanted to get him to text my husband again.
I asked him to come up. So Bill, if you're listening, please come up.
I think
Bill.
that he had dinner reservations, but I can actually text his phone.
No, he said he's prepping for tomorrow's anniversary, so he said he got to take a for tomorrow.
Does Wolfpack has his actual like number?
Yes, I do. My husband does, I should say.
Okay.
I have psyoped his account for today. Actually, I should say mine, but he uses it.
And with a generator, you want a solar power generator because they probably gonna shut the grid down.
Right. I was saying that kind of thing. You're looking at more outdoorsy type of stuff, and definitely solar.
Batteries.
And that's where that becomes important. Yep, definitely batteries. Absolutely. Because like with him, I was the other night when I was so worried and we were trying to get, we were just going to get him a generator, but we didn't know, say, he couldn't get out to get it.
Oh, for Uncle Bill, that's how bad it was.
Yeah, that's how bad it was. And him knocking power out, he has his machines and everything else. And so my husband has been trying to get him. We're like, we'll get you a generator. Just you need to tell me what store we need to send it to, send it out or pay for it or whatnot type of thing. Because those things can be very vital for people like
big
that.
Old heart in the chat for the wolf packs, y'all. There's good
no,
people.
I just we love Uncle Bill. He's great. And all of you, I just have not been brave enough to come up and speak, and my heart's pounding out of my chest.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great. Actually, you've actually given me some details that I was looking for to get more in depth. So shout out. Generators are important. Solar powered, or what Knight said, or I think Dennis said battery powered.
Yes.
Yeah, because storage and conversion is the greatest challenge. For days when the sun isn't out, right? Because when the sun's out, it's not really a problem. But when you need backup energy on demand, that's when batteries. Yeah.
And shout out to Brandon. He said in the chat, it's legal to collect rainwater in all 50 states, but Colorado and Utah. So
I thought in New York as well it's illegal.
Where?
I think New York is illegal to collect rainwater. But RLM, I have to drop. I just realized I didn't eat enough to sit through like hours of streaming. I sent you a Cash App. Thank you for having me up.
Thank you, Nazis. Good luck on your show. For everyone, her
course.
show is at 8:30 tonight. She's going to be continuing Lost. I'll probably end for a little bit so you guys can go over there and give her some love. I'll be over there as well, Nay.
I
Get some food in your
appreciate you.
system, girl.
Yes,
Thank
I'm
you for
doing
the
that
cash.
right now. Thank you. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Later.
Bye, Navis.
Sorry, Becca and Danny, can I ask both of you guys a question? I must have missed out on something, but is there like some serious threat on America at the moment?
No, there was some whispers in the woods. I guess there was
Iran threatened California.
a threat in California, a possible drone strike in California.
Well, Iran flat out
They
threatened.
supposedly saw a drone.
Oh,
One
okay,
drone.
go. Someone who knows better.
Iran
Yeah,
also
please.
threatened California with missile strikes.
Okay.
And then the Defense Department shit on it.
Cool. The Defense Department. Hey, man, listen.
Or the War Department now, I guess.
Yeah. All those
Guys-
things they're dismissing are still potential threats.
Keep it going. I'll be right back.
Yeah, just I don't believe all the Iran hype.
I mean, weren't these politicians just money laundering to Iran and
You don't
Iraq?
believe a drone got here, Denizen?
No, but wait.
A drone, sure, yeah, could.
Sending money to
Guys, so the drone could have had something on it. So if they can send 5, 10 drones, 100 drones, my thing is, how did the drone even get here with all this satellite imagery and everything else? How did it get this far?
bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean, Trump did spend $175 billion on the Golden Dome, as he calls it. So, like, airstrikes from.
Hey, Volva, you made up? You're a good guy now?
But Barbara, you already know we talked about this on our stream the other night. A lot of you immigrants are only worried about U.S. politics because that's y'all's livelihood. That shit's over with, buddy. So you can quit worrying about America and worry about Cambodia or wherever the fuck you at, all right? Tired of you damn immigrants.
No, actually, geopolitics matter for everybody in the world. Just because
it shouldn't be like
your
that.
ghetto,
It shouldn't be like that.
Oh, just because you
Volva.
don't come out of your ghetto, it doesn't mean that you know.
Hey,
not
Volva,
ghetto. I got
why are you
biggest
calling
house
that man, saying that man is from the ghetto?
I am from
Because
the
he
ghetto,
is.
but I got the biggest house on the stream though, and it's the facts though. Y'all don't want to like the threat.
No,
is
because
the
I know
government.
who he is, and I know. Yeah.
Is it in the ghetto?
So what is your preconceived notion about the so-called ghetto?
My preconceived notion about the ghetto.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, they probably have it better than where I live.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And I don't live in the ghetto. I live in the
By the
suburbs.
way you always sound drunk or something, it's like you're not happy with life.
No, not at all.
That's what I'm saying. You're not happy with life.
Why are you telling me that I'm not happy with my life? I'm
Because you
very
sound like
happy.
Because you drink a lot.
You always sound miserable.
Well, that's just my tone of voice, perhaps.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying you are
Are
miserable.
you miserable?
Do I sound miserable?
Well, no, but you look it.
I look miserable. You know, a vulva in my daily life.
You see, when you're throwing heat at
vulva,
It's Baba. It's Baba.
vulva. No, I see what it spelled like, but vulva. Listen, in my daily life, I don't get whatever it is
I
you're
can't
going.
remember what he calls me.
Oh
now.
yeah,
I'm
you're
trying to
definitely
remember.
not getting any vulva. That's for
Hey,
sure. man.
Denison, I used to call you Zach Galifianakis.
That's a Galifianakis.
Hey, Nidus, you
Do I
got
look
kids?
like
You got
him,
kids,
really?
Nidus, you a father?
Huh?
Are you
What
a
is
father?
it? What is it, CM?
I have 3 kids.
Nidus, she
You
cracked me up.
automatically lost, Barbara.
And I have
Barbara has 0
4
kids.
and I got 4 grandkids.
Oh, wait, for real? You got 3 kids and 4 grandkids?
And 4
Shout out to
grandkids.
Nidus. I'm surprised.
Barbara has 0 kids and he's 40, so you already
You still
lost,
married?
Barbara.
I'm not 40, man. What the
No,
fuck?
my wife passed away in
How old are
2018.
you? Like 39?
Oh, my
All right,
condolences.
I'm 56.
Condolences.
I'm 56.
Man, Nidus, hell yeah, Nidus.
CM is throwing shots, but okay, it's fine. He he doesn't have custody of his kids because he's a fucking piece of shit. But
Okay,
sorry,
ladies,
let's
we don't talk about the
let's
kids.
let
Don't
Mrs.
talk
Wolf.
about the
But
kids.
guess what,
Vulva,
Barbara?
vulva,
I made kids. That's the
vulva.
difference. You can't make kids with your little lit drunk whiskey dick, can you?
Yeah, he's fucking mad because he's from
No,
fucking.
no, here's
Right,
the
Mrs.
thing.
Wolfpack. This is
He,
when
he
it
not
starts
even.
getting
He's not
dirty.
even from a real fucking country.
Can you hear
Respectfully,
me, all of them?
Yeah, Sharon.
Yes, I can
Vulva
hear
said he messes with cougars.
Okay.
So if he's in his 40s, maybe the women he messes with is in their 50s. And do not get them 50-year-old women pregnant, Vulva.
I don't plan to have kids. A, B.
We can tell by how much
My
you
girlfriend is not 50.
we can tell by how much you drink.
But think though,
And
drunk
you?
sperm plus 50-year-old
What's your
eggs, man, that
excuse?
kid is gonna be all cracked out.
Yeah,
What's
you might make the next Stephen Hawkins.
No,
No,
I
that
mean,
dude was a
you're
genius,
pretty much
though.
there in
That
your
guy was a
wheelchair.
Yeah,
genius.
but he
you
was
know,
in a machine.
I'm not gonna, make fun of you.
You can't make fun of me, Vulva.
Okay.
You can't.
Vulva? What?
There's nothing you can say about me, Vulva.
Yeah, you can barely read.
Breast milk
Listen, with all
makes
that being
my
said,
day.
the majority of my living life has been golden, Queen.
I only drink the finest Cambodian breast milks.
Yeah.
Like I don't even fuck Cambodian women, but like I mean, I'm pretty sure that a person like Knight, if he rocked up in his wheelchair here, like he'll get some pussy, man. In all honesty, he
Oh
will.
my goodness, y'all put too much on pussy. Is that all that's on your mind?
Yeah.
No, because
I mean, you do too, though, Manish, to be
Let
fair.
me help you out. I have 3 children and 4 grandchildren.
Husbands who have money, but you got to come.
I've had enough sex to not really trip off sex no more. What's going on with your thirsty ass
You
wife?
barely moved off your fucking chair, man.
Stay drunk and you mess with. Listen, you stay drunk and you say you mess with older women. If you're in your 40s, how old are these women?
Bobby, you can't move off your chair.
He
either, so
he
you
looks
can't talk.
30
At least
though.
he has kids.
No, he looks
Grandkids.
drunk.
Sin, he apologized, and I'm a sucker, so I let him back.
She's forgiving.
Yeah,
I'm
piece
forgiving.
of shit.
Booty hurt Barbara trying to go take down woman's spaces
Shut the
because he
fuck
can't
up,
have his
CM.
way.
You try to get fucking footage and stuff because you're.
No, I was asking you questions. You got booty hurt and had to ban your
Nightish.
Hey, respectfully. Hey, talk to him. Don't put me in it. He's the one that's clowning you, not me.
The one who insulted me.
I know how
Okay,
it
so
is.
then let's
I'm
say
not gonna
here.
clown him.
Why is your avatar something flaming? Are you trying to say something subliminally?
You want to see me?
That is not that funny.
Not at all. I just want to know why your avatar is something flaming. I recognize you drunk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm only,
Use a sensitive drunk that bang old chicks. Are you slurring when you walk up to him?
chicks. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Even if you, I don't even know.
What
If
do
you bang them. Maybe you just an ass eater. Are you an
Where
ass
do
eater,
you
Vulva?
roll up to?
Oh my
Vulva.
goodness.
Vulva, are you an ass eater?
No. Where do you wheel
No,
yourself?
when you go around those old women that you like,
You have? What happens to your wife?
no, I want to know what your pickup lines are.
If
You
you like
walk up to them
down
old
the
chicks and go,
grave,
"Hey,
what?
mama,
Do your kids still talk to you?
I eat your groceries, mama."
You're
Is that
fucking
how you get at them?
No, you're fucking.
Shout out to the ass eaters, man. We don't ass shame here. We do not ass shame here.
No. Wait. I don't know. Maybe he like them to keep a little flavor on them. You don't even ask him to bathe, do you freak?
Old.
Oh
You
my
don't even
god.
ask him to bathe, do you freak?
You're
You like
fucking.
him to be sweaty? You get right in there after the gym?
Ew.
Nah.
Ew,
What are you
that's
on about?
nasty.
That
Ew, brother.
Barbara, how you
I
gonna
can't
talk
hear
about
that.
people's kids? Hold on, wait.
I know,
Brother,
I can't visualize that.
Hold on, wait. Can I say something real quick?
Let's hear it from Night.
The sweaty, crusty
No, I got one thing to
bumhole.
say to you, Barbara, real
In my
quick.
bumhole.
No, RLM. Why?
Sorry.
Barbara, real quick. Why do you talk about people's kids when you don't have any? That's not a level playing field.
Yes, we don't talk
Well,
about.
you don't
children.
have any either because you didn't take care of them, so they took them away from you. CM.
Oh,
I mean, that shit don't bother me, but I'm just saying, like, that's the difference. Like, I actually experienced life, so I'm not going to talk about the cirrhosis of the liver that you have or your failure.
yeah. Respectfully, Bova. My kids have been online saying we love our dad.
Don't you got kidney problems without Bobby from drinking too much?
Let's keep kids out of it, guys. Let's keep kids out of
Bobby,
it.
you trying to talk about kids? Don't you got kidney
No,
problems?
RLM. Vulva asks, do I see my kids?
Kids, don't you have kidney problems?
I know.
I don't have him that he can't even see his own kids.
Okay, at least I made kids. Don't you got kidney problems?
Who, Vulva? Who can't see their kids?
I can't see mine, but at least I made kids, so that's the thing.
Yeah, exactly. You can't see
Wait,
yours.
wait, Vulva, who are you saying can't see their kids?
I can't see
CM.
mine.
CM?
Yeah.
Oh, that's UCG?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know he wasn't talking to me.
No, I'm not saying. I didn't say night that.
But how is
couldn't
somebody
see
with no
kids.
kids
I
going to
just
tell
said
me
that
about
you
somebody
couldn't walk.
like?
That's the difference.
Yeah. Hey, listen, he's a sad sack that drinks all the time because the ass he got to eat is his senior citizen ass. And how could you possibly feel great about that?
Now, Bob, I don't think you should be
You
worried
take her
about.
diaper off before you wait. Do you take her diaper off and use a Depend? I'm not a Depend. What they call them more baby wipe?
No, I'm sure you know more about adult
worried
diapers than I do.
Hold on, real quick. Bob, I don't think you should be worried whether I see my kids or not. You should be worried about whether you need to see a doctor or not for your family kidneys.
Okay. Don't worry about that. I go to the doctor all the time. But yeah,
I
You
can
wouldn't have to if
imagine.
you didn't drink every day.
You,
And sitting out chilling.
Sam, I would be more worried if I was your age.
Why are you slurring so early? It's really early.
Well, remember, he's in Cambodia, so I don't know what time it is over there.
Oh, yeah. That's a dirt hole. Do you live in a shanty thing? Is it corrugated steel around whatever this structure is you living in?
Okay. But why do you care where?
Excuse me, I don't want to be disrespectful. Corrugated plastic.
And so, yes, for survival, we all need a little bit of comedy, y'all. This is the comedy section of our survival bags. Okay, without comedy, we will all lose our minds.
Yeah.
So, Barbara, why
you beautiful people that if this is the comedy show because it said Russia drone attack in this WW3. Are we prepared? No, not at all. What you need to do is just walk outside.
What are you gonna do? Wheel away? How fast wheel your wheelchair away is the question.
We're not prepared at all.
What about a wheelchair?
Are you in a wheelchair, Nightish?
Oh, wait. You saying that old girl that you mess with is in a... So she got a diaper on and she's in the chair? Do you have to put the chair up to the bed?
Not a diaper.
Take her diaper off and then lean her over the bed, you freaky... You're a freak. Ball, I didn't notice about you. You got to hold her up and let her fall on the bed forward and then